You guys met Bast, the little sorcerer's, or the little wizard's apprentice. Oh, whoa. You got a meeting to go to you don't want to be a part of?
It's an easier way to transport safely an open bottle of liquor.
Oh, gotcha. So you guys met him, gave him some silly task to go attend to instead of letting him join you all as an NPC.
We made him an honorary hero of the vine.
Yeah, you made him an honorary hero of the vine.
And I taught him how to chill touch.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be so chill touch people in this game. This is going to be amazing.
You guys finally got out of Sundabar and made your way back into the Great Peak Mountains, where once again some gnolls managed to track down your scent, even though it seemed like they were running from something instead of toward you guys for once. And once you beat them, you met a Kirin who blessed your party with all kinds of sweet favor from Ilmater, I believe. The Kirin said it served. Mm-hmm. Maybe Tyr.
No, it was Tyr.
Yeah, Tyr. And so you guys got all kinds of sweet blessings. You got fully healed. Some of you got temporary HP. You guys got some experience from it, which is all nice. And as you all are teleported to Hawk's Grasp, you are all going to be here. So place yourselves up here as we get started. And as we come into Hawk's Grasp...
Right in the middle?
Yes. The wind is kind of lashing out at all of you, and there's nothing fantastical about the way you show up here. There's no flash, there's no bang, there's no dimension door to walk through. You just blink your eyes and you're here. And the first thing you notice is that cold setting into your bones. And as you all start to think about putting on some cold gear, I'm sure, you all notice that you have a few items with you. All of them have a luminescent white sheen to them. I may have told you one thing last week, but I changed a few people's items. So, Gus, you have a sash around your head. Normally you would have to attune to items like these, but since these items were crafted especially for each of you, you're already attuned to them.
Cute.
Gus has a sash around his head that will give him true sight once daily.
Nice.
Mildy has a shield that gives her +1 to all defensive rolls. Sigmire has a ring that allows him to cast Sanctuary once per day. And Fina has a wand, and that wand allows you to cast Gentle Repose. It has 1 charge right now, and you have to roll to see if you're able to regain that charge daily.
Gentle Repose?
It preserves corpses so they don't rot.
No.
So what would be...
I cast it on myself.
Your jaw comes unhinged and you're like, bling!
What would be a defensive roll?
If you're putting your shield out to try and... Or I said +1, but I wasn't actually sure how that worked.
Yeah.
Did they get +5 to something?
No, well, because I imposed disadvantage with my shield.
No, isn't there something you can do to... Oh, they roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have one where it lets somebody move. Is that a free action? They can just do that no matter what?
Maneuvering attack. Friendly can use their reaction to move half speed with no attacks opportunity.
Okay, then it'll be, instead of the +1, it will give you advantage on those things. And if they roll disadvantage, and if they roll disadvantage, then it'll just make it a little bit worse for them. They'll get -1.
Got it.
Yep. And as you all are sitting up here, you're all noticing these items. What they do, the information is kind of flooding into your head as if they are familiar to you, as if you've used them before. Your backs are kind of turned. Right now there are 3 enormous claw-like shapes coming up out of the top of this mountain, and you can see this winter wasteland just sitting before you. You can see a mountain range that you would have had to climb up, and very far off in the distance, instead of the white wispy clouds, you can see a little bit of gray smoke rising up. But that's far on the horizon. It looks like multiple days' journey away. And as you all are looking out at this, you hear something behind you. And we're going to start the session with everybody rolling for initiative.
Woo! That hasn't happened in a while.
Right out the gate. Let's see how badly I
The
roll
last
for
time we had
initiative
to do
today.
that was because at the end of a session, Gus jumped on the head of a monster in Barovia, and we all had to fight it first thing last
Oh yeah,
time.
that's pretty fun. That was
It's
the day I
actually really
turned
fun
evil.
reading this. Yes, amazing.
And today's the day I turned good again.
So as I'll see your rolls before I. Oh, my dice. Shit, son.
I think those are kind of
You don't
needed.
have your dice?
No? Here they are.
Plus, you're so ready.
I know. I went to roll and I was like,
Oh, damn it.
I get
Giant.
That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he is a big motherfucker.
The Kilo Ren, son.
He would walk up behind me.
There's like a little
Back to my old ways.
Okay, so...
3.
Fina, Sigmar, you got 3?
It was 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, Fina, what did you get?
8.
Nice. Mildy?
12.
12. Nice. And Gus?
16, motherfuckers!
16! Alright, oh, and Odiog. Is he up there with you guys?
Yeah.
He is there.
He's
He's right in
gonna
the
die
middle.
this session.
Maybe.
Bye,
We need to pick it.
Oh, look, Odiog actually rolled pretty well.
It's not like it matters, like he's gonna do anything helpful.
Okay, Alan, last time he shot a few people. Alright? He's trying really hard lately.
Last time he shot a few people.
Alright, Gus, you are going to be up first. And so I can say this to you. As you hear this snarling behind you, you turn around and you notice this beast looming over all of you. At first it shocks you, but you quickly realize that you have actually encountered one of these before. When you all were in the Nine Hells, the demon army was approaching and there were many of them in it. He has the head of a jackal. And this thing towers about 15 feet tall. It has the head of a jackal. Its lower jaw sticks out and it has sharp teeth coming up out of it. Horns growing out of its head. It has 2 enormous muscular arms with pincers on the end of them. And then 2 smaller arms underneath those that have appendages like fingers. And then it has 2 bulky legs with giant claws coming out the end of them. And for those of you that can see, it looks something like this. Hello, goodbye. And there go all my notes. Those are actually you guys.
Did it have a
those are
crab
you guys'
claw?
paperwork. Yeah, it has giant pincers on the end of its
That's
arms.
pretty sweet.
Yes. So, as we enter combat, Gus, you are up first.
Alright, give me a D8 if you would.
Sorry.
And give me a con save for this broski, because he's about to get blinded.
That's gonna be a natural 1, so you get to do the maximum damage.
Not good, everybody.
Good start for me. I love it.
Let's see.
That's fabulous.
Oh, that does necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Well, not that. It's like we're trying to kill it.
So,
Anyway.
Right, but he can't, like, if he is
64.
he wouldn't be able to heal him.
Damage?
yeah, because
What the fuck?
it's 48.
I love you guys, chickens.
48 would be 32.
Oh, yeah.
32.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not time. Sorry, 32.
What the fuck? 64 damage?
Sorry, my bad.
It's like how I calculate my
Accidentally
score in
timed
Rummy.
Okay, so
I accidentally add a few numbers.
That's necrotic.
yeah, so that takes off the top. Nice. Okay, anything else, Gus?
I'm gonna roll Arcana on him on my free action. That's hold on. That's a 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You know that this thing can, I mean, especially having fought one before, you know that it can levitate, but otherwise there isn't really anything magical about it other than, let me think about this. What was that?
19.
Oh yeah, 19. With the 19, you know that these things are only found on the material plane through magic means. So someone had to have summoned it, or made a pact with it, one or the other.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Mildy, you was up.
Alright, I'm a punch.
I'm gonna punch you.
No, wait.
What? Bring it, bro!
It is 8d8.
Alright, I'm
Oh, it is
gonna...
8d8?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Okay.
8d8?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
What's
so
the
well, it
spell
was 64.
Blood.
I love
Yeah, okay, so it's 64 damage. As this black energy kind of shoots out of Gus's hands, it hits this thing, and as he's trying to dodge it, it just like seeps all over one of his arms, and the entire arm kind of like just rots down to the bone, and the bones kind of just like turn to dust. And so he's left with one enormous pincer and 2 smaller arms underneath. And as this attack hits him, he roars out, and it looks like this thing is in a lot of pain as this, and it's just kind of eating and festering around where the arm used to be. Pretty big hit from Gus.
Cool.
All right, Melody.
I like to think that like we just appeared at Hawksgrass and you turn around and see him and you're like,
I'm like, whoa.
okay, first of all, I'm gonna roll perception to see on his body if there are like weak spots or like there's something on it.
Okay, there's a giant arm missing with a festering wound on one side.
Yeah, but like if he's like carrying something.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's an 8, but.
And you're looking for weaknesses? You notice the giant hole where his arm used to be.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
probably a good spot to punch.
All right, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with my flail. 13,
13 does not hit.
and I hit him again. 15.
Yeah, 15 does not hit.
I swing and I miss, and I swing and I
You
miss.
swing and a miss, and you swing and a miss. Yes.
I'm too busy looking at his festering arm and how gross
so
it is.
it's this sound, but without the thud at the end of it. Yeah, Mildy's just swinging this flail, and maybe you like go to hit as you're going to hit. The arm just kind of erodes away that you were going to hit at first.
Shoot.
Yeah, and then the second time, you're just you're just so surprised that you kind of are thrown off balance just a little bit. And as Mildy stands in front of this thing, it gets a lot more attacks than I thought.
Oh dear.
Okay, that first one's a nat 20. Good. So as it comes out, it gets you with its pincer. It does 25 damage, and as it has Mildy, it's slowly crushing her with it, and you can kind of see the line forming around her shoulders where this thing has got her restricted. So yeah, you're restrained right now, and since it rolled a nat 20, you can roll against it, but if you don't get a nat 20, it's going to have you.
I got 19. I'm
Man!
I'm mad about
That's
it.
even worse than
I'm
not
mad
rolling.
about it. I struggle so hard a vein pops in my head.
Yeah, and 5 more damage happens to you. Yeah, so this thing has Mildy completely restrained, and with that, it is actually going to cast a spell. It looks over at Gus, and I'm gonna cast. Hang on, give me just 1 second to look
I
this one
forgot I
up.
had that spell. That would have been so handy so many times.
Here we go.
I can give myself
Yeah,
temporary.
nobody here speaks Abyssal, right?
No.
Yeah, as this happens, this weird guttural language kind of comes out of this thing's throat. It almost sounds like a roar or a growl. And as this happens, it speaks words of power. They overwhelm the mind of Gus, and it leaves him a little bit dumbfounded.
Fucked you up.
Yeah, Gus, you are stunned. You cannot move whatsoever. You
hate
can't
this.
talk. And the stunned target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the stunning effect ends. So at the end of your turn, you can make a save. But yeah, right now Gus is completely constricted, and with that, Odiog is gonna fire his bow at
It's all
this
good.
thing.
I did enough damage for all of us on my first turn.
You guys see a little goblin arrow kind of like sail past your heads, and he's gonna move
God it
back
actually passed
here.
my head.
And yeah, and it doesn't hit this guy, but as it does, this thing holding Mildy in its pincers, Fina, you are up right now. It uses
Okay.
another one of its attacks and hits Mildy for. It'll roll advantage, but it probably won't roll.
But it's
better
just
than
like attacking up in between us and stuff?
that. Yep.
Between our turns?
What
It
the
is.
hell?
That's 25, which hits you.
What?
And it does 6 damage to you with its. With
Oh,
its
I thought it did 25 damage.
no, 25
hit
to
for
hit.
25.
Yeah,
Whew.
yeah.
All right.
It's as it has you in its pincer. The smaller arms underneath it, one of them's able to just kind of reach over and punch you. One
Well,
good time.
I don't like this guy. I don't like his tone.
God damn it!
He's got a bad attitude.
All right, Fina, you're up.
Okay. I'm not. Like, I can move without taking an attack from him, right?
Yeah, from right there you can. Bye.
I'm gonna come out here as far as I can. Actually, oops.
Ah, jeez.
Damn it, I dropped my fireball. I'm gonna scooch over this way so I can see him a little better and have a clear line of sight. And
Boom. Okay, make
I've
a
done that
dex. What is that? Oh, that's a 4 total. So,
you fail.
yeah. Makes sense. He's got Mildy restricted. It's probably hard to duck out of the way when she's struggling in
All
his
right, we're
pincer.
gonna roll the Vegas d6.
Woo!
Yeah.
No
Big
failing
money,
things.
big money. No whammies.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
huh.
Solid.
11.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Vegas, Vegas. Yeah, neat. Yes. Yeah, as this happens, this is engulfed in flames as this wall kind of slams into him, and as it does, it starts to kind of hover around him, going in for probably another hit, as we have seen before with Fina. Anything else, Fina?
That will do for now.
All right, Sigmar, last but certainly not least.
Last but still
As a
last.
bonus action, I'm going to use my ring. And
Nice.
Cast,
Oh, did you look up Sanctuary?
Yeah, and cast Sanctuary on Mildy.
Nice.
Oh.
That sounds blessed.
So you
Sigmar
ward a
looks
creature
like
within
a
range
nice
against
visual sweep.
attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yep.
The spell
I feel
doesn't protect the
blessed.
warded creature from area effects, such as explosions or fireball.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to chop him. Is this considered a giant chop?
It is not considered a
Okay.
giant, but he is large, like towering above you, but not of giant kin, not a giant ilk.
Okay.
His blood ain't giant. My blood runs giant.
Just big.
My blood runs giant.
My blood cells are the
First
size
attack
of
is a 23,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
and second
Sigma,
is a 10.
That is not a hit.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
See it times.
Man.
So that is 9 damage.
9 damage. And which axe are you hitting him with? You have 2, right?
Yeah, the Giant Slayer axe.
Okay, why not? Alright, yeah. And with that, we're back to the top of the initiative. And, sorry, just checking something real quick. Gus, you're up.
You want to make mine with a con save or a wisdom save?
Con save.
At the end of the turn.
Well, he can't do anything. So.
Oh, that's right.
Unless he has a spell that doesn't require anything.
19.
What's his spell save DC?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you beat it. Yeah, you're able to snap out of it. So Gus uses his turn, and as you guys see him kind of locked down, it's almost as if he's chained in place. Like you can see his arms being kind of stretched out a bit, and he's able to break free of them. And as he does, you all are actually able to see, just for a split second, those of you who are paying attention, a light purple shimmer of what looks like an ethereal chain around Gus's arms as he's able to
Why is it purple?
break free of those.
Why gotta be purple?
Grimace is in
Cars and shit.
Alright, and with that, Mildy, you're back up.
Flies.
You are restrained
All
right now.
right, so all I can do is try to break free, right? Does he have to roll? When does he roll his wisdom save?
When he
It makes an
attacks
attack.
you. When he
Okay.
attacks you.
I got a nat one.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Great night.
Maybe it's time for some
Jesus
dice.
Christ. Yeah, so Mildy rolls in that one, and as you're struggling to kind of get out of this, you
I do pop
actually
a vein.
manage to, you pop a vein, and you manage to, like, rub against this pincer, and it cuts it open a little more. It does 5 damage.
Grody!
Moldy, hold still
Wait,
and let us kill it.
can I, as a bonus action, take my second wind?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a nat one, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, on a nat one, you're pretty well constrained, and you kind of dig yourself
I'm
deeper
busy.
into there.
I'm busy.
Luckily, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it much longer, because this thing
Yeah.
is going to attempt to wrap its pincer around you, and as it does,
Bitch,
it
I'm
will
blessed.
instead make a wisdom saving throw. That is a...
16 is what he's going against.
Okay, cool. His attack will be... Hold on, let me do the math on this. 21 if it hits the next person, but as he goes to make that attack, he has to make a will save, and that is... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a 4. It's upside down.
I've never seen this
I
now.
was like, why did
Is that a chair?
I was like, why did they put the 7 so close to the 1?
Why is it
Yeah. So he fails, and as it fails, it actually is going to drop Mildy, so you're no longer constrained and
Yay.
attack at Sigmire, and that's a 19, which does not hit you, does it?
It doesn't.
Awesome. Yeah, so it drops Mildy and goes to Sigmire for whatever reason.
Sigmar, you're so tanky.
Yeah, and so Sanctuary already coming in handy. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that totally happens. With that, he actually does have attacks to use here. And he's actually going to. What was his wisdom? Okay, he would realize that he can't attack Mildy, so he'd go back at Sigmire and miss pretty horrendously. That's 19 again, which doesn't hit you. And then he will cast.
How long am I sanctuary?
Oh, he can't right there. Okay, and then another attack on Sigmar with the fists, and that is another miss. So as he's letting go of Mildy, this thing's going after Sigmar, and Sigmar is just able to kind of keep this thing off of him and duck out of the way of his tiny regular fists punching out at Sigmar. And with that, Odiog is up. And Odiog's like, "Hey, I got a cool item too, guys." And as he says that, he's gonna release his bow and get nice, and he actually hits him with his little arrow this time.
That is so precious.
And Odiog does 4 damage to this thing.
Woo!
Woo!
MVP.
Better than negative.
MVP.
And then he's going to use the rest of his turn to say, "Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with my arrows though. I'm just really good. I've been practicing." He says as his arrow kind of hits this thing, it scratches the plating on it a little bit and kind of bounces off of it. It doesn't seem to mind it too
That
much.
was real good, ODI.
It's just like, ah!
Mildy says I'm proud of you.
It's using it as its new arm. It's sticking out right there. All right, Fina, you're up, and Sigmar, you're on deck.
I would like to bonus whack him with the fireball.
All right, he's going to try and jump out of the way on the bonus whacking. He rolled a 2 last time and got 4. He rolled a 3 this time and got 5.
He's getting better. Better hurt him good before he gets out of the way in the next 20 moves. Oh, man.
Oh, is it 2 ones? No!
Hey, guys.
After you make fun of Odiog.
Wait, hold on.
Those moments when you wish you were a monk.
I can only
yeah.
reroll ones on a d20.
This is a monk or a
Aww. Oh, halfling shit.
Halfling sad. Okay, and so that was a bonus action, so that really pissed me off, so I'm going to magic missile him 3 times now.
Holla. Higher level? Regular level?
I'll just keep it at 1 for now. It's not what we're going to see later today.
Smart.
So
We just started.
I'm like,
Saving
yeah,
some
I'm
shit,
pretty sure we're
too.
going to find something else. I might need higher level spells.
Who knows?
So I'm not burning blight yet. Ooh, good.
As long as you got it, we're good.
I'm looking up a spell. Add them up and let me know.
10.
10 damage. Nice.
Pew pew.
Oh, wait.
Pew pew.
Yeah, I thought there
10
was.
times.
Oh, yeah, neat. That's how it sounds, but it's like little one.
Phew, they all sound the same.
Right. And as you hit this thing, it lets out another roar, and it's chomping its teeth toward you guys, and it seems like it's having a hard time standing up. As this thing is trying its best to fight you all. And hold on, sorry guys, I'm having to look up a quick spell. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, Sigmar, you're up.
I'm just going to attack him.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 17 and 18.
Both are hits.
Nice.
Yep.
How do you kill him?
Well, let's see. All right.
Damn. First is 16.
Big hits.
Nice.
I literally rolled a 1 and a 12, and the next one's a 5.
5, so 16, 5,
16,
21
5.
total. All right, yeah. Looking, and as Sigmar hits him, he's just kind of roaring out at you as Sigmar is just kind of chopping away at his plating. Like, he has this natural plating around him and these spikes, and Sigmar is just kind of hacking away at those, and some of the spikes come off, and you can see some of his natural armor is kind of starting to peel back. He's missing that arm, and he's not looking good.
He's having a bad
Yeah, and he's on fire a little bit, smoking a
Also,
little bit.
he's
Yeah.
Reaction.
You can smell whatever roasting, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Smells like all
roasting. You guys know he's a demon. So roasting
roasting
demon.
beef.
creature.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good. It does not smell delicious. All right,
We
Gus,
should
you
sold
were
him
up.
some spices.
That's like we're gonna turn it up a notch. Bam!
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just do trusty old firebolt.
Time to turn this up a notch. Boom.
Throwing the hell spices on him and
Is
cooking
it
him for dinner.
plus my charisma?
Yeah,
17, 18, 19.
Yep. That's a hit.
2d10. Where my d10s at? Where
my d10 at? Oh shit!
Oh, literal shit.
Yeah. So Gus gets ready and lobs this firebolt at him. You can see the smoke kind of trailing behind it, and it hits this guy, and it's just like.
It's like,
I'm sorry, my flaming sphere can't.
Alright, Mildy, you're up.
Whew, shake it off. Shake it off.
You got this, Mildy.
Ooh, okay.
I think I'm too late.
I fought way too many demons.
That sounds super personal.
Shit. Battling all these demons.
At least that's what people say.
Oh, speaking of which, in Preacher, how funny is it that he makes Cassidy tell him his deepest, darkest secret, and it's that he likes Justin Bieber? He's like, I like Justin Bieber. God damn it!
Did you hear the reference to it?
At the end.
At the end?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
The first one's not a hit. I'm
He
gonna
did
use
all the
this
angel
one.
dust and drank 6 Red Bulls and went to the Justin Bieber.
Mildy.
2
All right,
misses?
2 misses.
Oh man, that's 4 misses for Mildy
That's
so
4
far.
misses
That's
in a
not good,
row.
girl.
She is shook.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new flail, so
Yeah,
maybe you're still
oh.
getting used to the reach.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, true enough.
No, the new shield is like glowing, and she's like, whoa.
Very distracting.
All right, and with it gets another turn. I didn't think we were gonna get this far. Neat.
Oh, damn it.
Let me look up.
I mean, it can
let me
really
look up
stand.
another spell real quick.
Oh,
Come at me, bro.
Come on, bro. I'm not hitting you on purpose,
Oh,
bro.
shoot. I was going to take my second win. Can I still
Oh
do that?
man, yeah, he can still do that because he hasn't gone yet.
Let's see. 1d10. 9 plus my level, which I am level 6. That's my health regain. 13, 15.
You got some health back?
15 health back.
15 health back. Nice.
help back.
At least I did something that turn.
So as this happens, this fiend starts to once again say something that you all cannot understand, and it just seems like these deep guttural roars as it's talking. And as it does, everyone's minds are kind of racked, and your vision blurs just a bit as it's talking to you. You all start to see, well, not all of you, but, just Mildy and Sigmire, you all begin to see all these other creatures reaching up out of the ground and grabbing at your ankles. And they seem like wispy and smoky almost. Like you can kind of see through the arms, and they're grabbing around your ankles, and you can feel that happening.
Chill rave.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. Maybe you can't save.
Definitely.
hell.
Oh damn!
Chill
You
rave.
can't save. Okay. This is neat.
That's not what I like to hear.
So,
Now what's devil shit?
Mildy, you are going to if your dex turn comes up, you're going to use your action to make a melee attack randomly determined on a creature you can reach. So it'll be between Sigmire and this thing, as long as it is just you all. And Sigmire, as these things are reaching out and grabbing you, on your turn, you are not going to be able to move or take any actions as these
No,
things
I mean,
begin
like,
to pull
I
you into
haven't
the
hit
ground.
anything.
Like you can see your feet kind of go below the rock, like the solid rock underneath them, as these small arms begin to kind of like pull
I
you
can't do
under the
anything. Like not even.
You can't do it. You're like stunned. Like it feels like you can't move the rest of your body as they're
I
pulling.
can't
you.
even like Misty Step.
No, you can't.
Okay.
It's I'm giving it flavor. You just can't do anything. So
He can't because he's
yeah, Odiog. Oh, Odiog got a natural 20, motherfucker!
Oh my god,
Odiog
he kills
releases
this
an
creature.
arrow, and he does 8 damage to this thing. And you
That's
all,
not
Max,
damage.
you fucking suck.
you all think that Odiog's standard little goblin arrows just. For whatever reason, it seems like they're not having much effect on this guy. But like, as Sigmar's axe starts to hit, or Mildy's flail, you all can see like a sheen of light kind of happen as well with the hit. It seems like it pushes them a little further into this. But Odiog's little arrows just aren't doing much. And with that, Fina is up.
Okay, he's gonna get slapped with a fireball again.
Oh, that one's not
He
so
should
bad.
be rolling at the end of his
Yeah.
turns for that anyway.
Oh, because he stood
keep
next to it.
forgetting
That's right.
to keep
I always do the bonus and forget about
yeah.
him standing there. Anyway, sorry. So that's a 15. That doesn't save, right? Or is that
No,
a
it
beat?
doesn't. Haha, it doesn't
Oh, this is gonna be clutch as fuck.
beat. Unless I roll 2 ones.
No 2 ones. Come on.
8.
How do
Rolling
you
matches.
take care of this guy with your fireball?
I'm actually still completely distracted by the fact that Odiog's arrow actually hit something.
Right.
And so I'm still looking at him and I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like,
What's up? Boom! Yeah, so like
Fireball, so the
you don't
fireball
even
kills
see
him,
it.
but I'm like,
yeah, you turn back around and this thing's like completely engulfed in flames. You're just like, just like shrieking, and then you just see it as it turns into ash. The earth kind of rips open underneath it, and those same small hands that are around your ankle, Sigmar, let go of you, and you see them come up through that, and everyone sees the hands this time, and they kind of just pull him down in the earth, and it just boom closes up. And with that, so do his screams and roars. And you guys are back up on the mountaintop with the wind blowing in the silence.
And Fina's just like, oh, cool.
And after fighting without your cold gear on, everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Well, that was weird.
Mildy,
I didn't do anything.
I'm immune to cold.
Mildy, you get a +5.
Oh, I got a nat 20. That's fine.
Finally.
Nat 20. Mildy, not only do you not begin to get frostbite, you feel
Drunk.
pretty warm. Yeah. You feel great.
11.
Mod 20.
Mod 20 and an 11. Nice. So all of you are able to... Odion.
Oh,
dies.
Oh god,
Damn it.
I don't know if Millie has
Every
gear.
single one of you were able to just kind of grit your teeth and bear through it. And now I'm going to... anyway, everybody's able to kind of get through that cold and push through it and get through this fight. Maybe it was from the fire. Maybe it was just from being here before. But something seems to keep you all warm, and nobody starts to get frostbite or takes any damage or gets their speed reduced today. So congratulations, buttholes.
Fina puts out
I'm
Purify.
gonna put on some, like a fur and some boots.
Yeah, you guys still have your cold gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Wait,
it
but
in.
what about me?
I'm tossing you my cold gear.
Because it was
so I don't need
beat
it.
up.
You don't have cold gear, that's
I'm
right.
tossing you
Do
my
you have
cold gear.
furs?
She's
still?
giving you cold gear.
I'm tossing you my cold gear.
She's like,
that's right.
So what do I do?
Hey,
I'm gonna give it to you. Where am I?
I'm like smacking you with it from down here.
Put this on, goddammit.
I'll probably just throw it over
You
your
can
head.
like fit it over, like you can probably wear her like the like top part like as a hat.
It comes to like
pretty strong.
Yeah.
Good enough. It'll keep you
Can
from
we?
freezing.
Does anyone mind if we take a short rest? Well, maybe I might. I'm at 36 health.
You're at third. What's your max?
57.
Damn.
I will.
I took a lot of damage and did
I'll
absolutely
heal
nothing.
you. I'll heal you 21.
Oh, thanks.
And as you all are talking, though the wind is still blowing around you, Sigmar comes over and he...
Just hold my butthole.
And, yeah, Sigmar says a quick prayer to Justice. And as he does, Mildy's wounds heal up where this thing's pincers were. And as this light kind of shines from her wounds as they're closing up, you all can hear this very distinct sound that you're used to when one of your party members is healed. It seems like the sound from everything just kind of gets sucked out of the air, and you can still see the winds blowing because the snow's like being brushed across the ground. But as this is happening, you all start to hear strange voices in your heads instead.
The cult's here.
God.
Damn it.
I'm gonna pull out
We're
my
finishing each other's
Breakfast.
bagels!
I'm gonna pull out my staff of Tharizdun and look at it. Is the symbol on it doing anything?
Yeah, the symbol actually is doing something on it.
God
And as these voices fade and you pull the staff out, you notice that purple light that usually is a consistent glow out of it is spiraling around. Almost like there's a bead of purple light kind of just spiraling around it.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Dang it. Also,
So I'm going to
thank
turn the
you.
wind off,
You
but
saved
you
me.
don't know what it sounds like.
No problem.
I'm gonna ask little Scrotal Bug how he's feeling.
I'm pretty cold, but I feel fine.
Well, I got a gift for you, buddy.
Oh!
I hand him Strahd's old clothes to keep him warm.
Oh, Odiox in vampire clothes! That's fucking awesome. And they're
Hell
like
yeah.
way too big for
If
him.
he dies, we're taking this shit off of it.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
They're like way too big for him, and as soon as you put him on, he looks at you and he's like, what did you say?
These will keep you a little warmer, you little bastard.
No, after that.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for these.
Wait, did you hear something, Odion?
No.
Are you hearing things?
No.
What'd you hear?
I didn't, just the wind and the
Okay.
and the screams.
If you are, it's very important that you tell us.
He did say
I'm
screams.
okay.
Okay.
Did
And
we else did we all
he
hear?
like, as he's putting this on, he reaches down, like he has all the clothes on, they're a little too big for him. Like the sleeves kind of hang off his hands a little bit, and he's trying to get used to it and like trying to roll them up and stuff. And he reaches down into the pants that he's wearing, like all the way to his legs, and starts to pull something out. And he pulls out this cloth that you all might or might not have noticed that he is wearing, but on the cloth is the symbol of Talos. It is a hand with a lightning bolt in it, and he did not have this before you left the Kieran's lair.
That's pretty cool.
What's that, buddy? That's cool.
Oh, it's my new thing. I don't know. I got talking clothes. I got the Talos, and he says Talos correctly for the first time ever.
Oh my god!
And I got a Talos thing.
You said talking clothes?
Wait, you heard something when you put on Strahd's clothes?
No, just
Roll intimidation.
just a screaming.
Roll intimidation. Tell me what you fucking heard.
And I'm rolling insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm preparing to take the damn clothes back.
He looks at Gus and he's like, he said, "Oh, well, what is it?"
That was a 9 on insight.
Mine's actually 10.
How many fingers did you just count? Yeah, so he is. I mean, have you not worn these before?
I have, but I was drunk a lot when I wore them.
I mean, they just. It was just a little voice. I don't even know what it said. I thought you said something.
Yeah, we feel like maybe they affect different people differently, so it might be really interesting to know what they said to you.
I couldn't hear it. It was like a.
Can I tell he's lying, right?
Is that check?
With that insight, you actually you think that he seems to be telling the truth.
Anybody else want to try on Strahd's clothes? See if that motherfucker talked from the grave or something?
A freeze.
Yeah, I'll hug you.
It'll only take a minute, buddy. Let me see.
He comes up with his vampire clothes and like wraps around your leg. Oh, you're actually not much taller than he is, so he like just comes up and puts his arms around Gus, and you can feel his gross scarred flesh, like it's kind of hardened on his chest, and you can feel it through the clothes like press up against you.
I'm like, you feel like Tommy Lee Jones's face.
Who's that?
Nobody.
Is that who these clothes belong to?
Yeah.
Well, allergies. I sort of want to try those on real quick.
Go for it.
Okay. Ready on?
Get naked.
Okay, so you all make Odiog take these clothes back off in this freezing cold temperature.
I wrap him over him.
I wrap him up.
Okay, Gus and Mildy are both hugging Odiog on each side, and he just has this big Cheshire cat grin, like with these horrifying little consummate V teeth, just like perfectly spaced apart all across his face. And Fina puts the clothes on.
Yeah, I'm like, sure. I have sleeves hanging off.
You don't hear anything.
Damn it. They smell funny too.
I mean, you've only had them on for like 2 minutes, but in the 2 minutes you have them on, you don't hear
He
anything.
didn't have them on for long. It was like instant.
Well, we would see another squat goblin.
I bring out the holy symbol of Ravenkind and just like wave it around in front of the clothes.
Can we say that we're taking a short rest?
Do you do anything with it, or are you just like literally waving it around?
I'll cast
Like,
create sunlight on it.
It gets like incredibly bright up here, and as Sigmar holds this up, light just kind of like radiates from it. It's like a small sun sits in front of this, and you can see like it even dims Fina's eyes that you guys have all grown accustomed to, which is weird. And nothing happens with the clothes.
I don't know if I ever did this, but just for shits and grins, I'm gonna roll Arcana on the clothes. I don't think I ever did. So that would be a...
I'll wobble over and stand like this.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You think that there is something magical about them. You're not sure what it is, but the magic feels very distinct.
Interesting. Do you feel like burning detect magic on this bitch?
I mean...
You don't have to.
It doesn't take a huge amount of my energy. I could probably do that.
It's up to you. If you want to, you can.
Okay,
I'm
well,
interested.
I'm really curious now, too. It never occurred to me these would have something
I also have
Why did you not think about
I don't
that?
fucking know. I was like wearing them for the
Why did you
longest
not do this when you first looted the corpse of a vampire? I don't understand.
Also, I still have ash from his corpse. Would you consider that I still have that in the bag of holding?
No. You didn't have anything that belonged to B-Dubs in the bag of holding, except for his gold and the bag of holding.
So I'm going to change back into my own clothing and just lay out Strahd's clothes. And
Okay.
I'm going to cast Identify on them.
Yeah, and as you lay these clothes out, they're deep maroon reds, deep blood reds, and deep blacks. The clothes are very fine, and they also provide a little bit of armor. As you cast Identify on these, you know that these clothes can give the user If they make a melee attack or a ranged attack with a physical weapon, they can use one charge. It's called a charge. Sorry, they can use one charge. There are two, and they every night at what can I think of the word for this? Dusk. Every night at dusk, it regains one charge. It has two charges, and they can heal if they use a charge for half the damage that they do.
That's pretty crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again.
The wearer of these clothes can use a charge to heal half of the physical damage that they do, but it has to be a physical attack. And it regains one charge every night at dusk.
So you're the one attacking, and you can heal half of the damage.
Right. So, like, if Odiog was to loose an arrow and do 4 damage, he could get healed 2 if he chose to
he
use a
gets the
charge.
healing back. Okay.
That's cool.
I mean, I never use melee attacks, so I have no problem with somebody else using these. And
I've got plate mail on, so.
Can you wear these
Don't
clothes
get hit anyway.
underneath armor? Can you wear them underneath armor?
You would take some disadvantage
It's gonna be
too.
hot as fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
that would be one of them.
Can we say as we're doing all of this and I'm over there hugging Odiog that I'm taking a short rest?
No.
I don't think we're going to have 4 hours.
Alright, well.
Is it
I'm cool with
4 hours?
Odiog.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I
Tripping
gotta
If it'll
himself in
fucking-
his pants.
Well, we can roll up the
Yeah.
sleeves and kind of tie them off to make sure they kind of fit, but if it's going to help him
Mildy's
out,
good
he
at
needs all the
sewing.
fucking help he can get.
Mildy can sew it up pretty quick.
Well, I don't want to mend them up too much just in case I can give them to somebody worth a fuck later on.
Well, I'll just do a couple little stitches.
Yeah, just whatever.
Just
if
like
if you
baste
can
it
like
in
cut them out.
place.
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
As you all are looking
Hot
at
glue
these
ring.
clothes and standing out here just talking away.
With sunlight blaring out.
Yeah. One more time you start to hear these voices, and this time they seem a little louder. You're not sure where they're coming from, but it seems like they are closer to you.
Damn.
So we wouldn't be able to tell any general direction. They just kind of
No, it's kind of like telepathic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and as they come in, it's almost like being underwater. Like,
Yeah.
like everything kind of is muted around you except for these voices.
Okay.
Alright, I want to roll perception to look at, like,
See, it looks like we're just on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Like, is there a way down?
that's what I want to do. 12.
Yeah, so with a 12, you would notice that these voices seem like ethereal, like you're not really sure where they're coming from. They seem to affect each individual specifically, and you don't think that there's anywhere to go but down.
Is there a safe way to get down?
It doesn't look like it. This peak is actually high above all the other peaks. It doesn't like go out onto a slope. It's almost straight up out of this mountain. The way
Why
that
did we
it
get
was
teleported
formed.
here?
So I want to take out the staff of Tharizdun and kind of point it around 360 direction just to see if it lights up in any particular direction.
Okay, I'll give you inspiration for that.
Two.
As you
Let's tell
hold
me about,
this,
wait, do you have a staff too?
I've got the torch.
Yeah.
I mean the
Oh,
torch.
okay.
Of
I knew what you meant.
That was going to be my next move.
Yeah.
Let's circle together.
Oh, do you want inspiration too, Raptor? Just ask for
I
it.
was gonna hold out the amulet and be like, "Hey, which way do we?" Yeah, I'm good.
I want inspiration.
Inspiration for the poor.
As you hold it back toward this claw, you know that in it there is a door. You don't see it, but it's almost as if in the middle of all the screams you're hearing, someone whispers it to you. Bitch, there's a door. Bitch, check that back tower.
No, it's just there's a door over here, fam.
From the door, yo, fam, I got you.
Well, I'm hearing some weird voices, and they're telling me that there's a door over here.
And you're already pointing to it.
And I'm
And it's the way I am pointing. Yeah, and as you're pointing, you all see that rune, just this glow come out of it as it lights up without Gus using one of the charges to light the actual torch up. It kind of lights itself, and you see that familiar dim purple pulsating glow. That's coming out of this torch. It doesn't flicker like normal light. It kind of just pulses around the end of
It
this
took my
torch.
daily
where
charge?
this is. No, it didn't take the daily charge.
It just lit on its own without using your charge.
But yeah, you guys know that there is a door back here, and you're standing out on the.
not
And this
not
thing
stressed
isn't
still.
here anymore.
Yeah.
Did we loot
Yeah.
it though?
Ow.
And it got sucked underground.
That was-
Oh, I got second. No looting.
Unlootable.
Under the ground.
Unlootable. But I wanted to loot abyssal shit.
Go through the soup.
I mean, you could get some of the soot up from like the
I
crack.
collect some of his
It's like
ashes.
it's like a seam.
Ouch.
Sure. Yeah, sure enough. You guys gonna have some
We're going
weird ass wines whenever you finally do that.
You're assuming it's for wine.
Let's go through the
Just
door.
sprinkle it in the soil.
Are you guys all gonna go through the door?
Yeah.
Just gonna listen to Mildy on this one?
Are we gonna maybe...
I want to listen at the door.
Okay.
Check the door.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
What does that do?
It lets me know if there's evil around.
But isn't it? It's specifically fiend, undead, celestial, and that's it, right? Is it those three?
I don't know. I thought it was.
It's like specific things.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't used it in so long.
I'm gonna listen at the door. Well, you're
All right.
checking that out.
As you're listening at the door, you hear some strange grinding noises and almost this echoey sense, as if it's kind of pushing through this strange hallway. And further down, you can hear what sounds like doors closing, but it sounds a little more supernatural than that. It doesn't just sound like wood on wood or metal on metal or stone on stone. It's kind of hard to put them together, but that's just without like any rolls. That's what you
I was
think.
gonna roll perception.
Portal
You're sure.
ceiling.
19.
19. Yeah, with the 19, you would know that it's... Well, you're not actually entirely sure what it is, but you're sure that none of it is natural. Whatever's coming through here, it almost sounds like wind being pushed through a smaller hole somewhere in a cave, like almost a whistle, but you're not entirely sure what it is. And on top of all of these strange noises, you can hear small voices rising up through all of it.
I turn around and say, "You guys, it's eerie as shit down there."
So, until the end of your next, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Yeah, so...
You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
Awesome. So, do you know the location of it says? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna get fun. So, as Sigmire casts
Imagine
this,
this
you
conversation on the radio.
see Sigmire, he grips his axe, and in his own head says a quick prayer to whatever god he's still barely hanging on to at this point, I believe. And as he does this, this light kind of pours out from him, and Mildy has her ear to this door, and as soon as this light pours out of you, you feel this weight just poof, drop in your stomach, and all the hair on your body stands up, and it feels like someone has a knife pressed into the back of your neck, like someone's about to rip your guts out. You have this fight or flight sense immediately in you, because something of unspeakable evil is standing within 10 feet of you.
And I would know what it is.
It is a lich.
Oh shit!
Lich, please.
I don't know where they're...
You turn back and Serafina's just literally going,
Pointing at Odiog. Pointing at Odiog.
I'm just like, what? What?
Right there. You got him.
What are you looking at, Sigmar?
So I do give you a look, but that's all.
that's all you're doing right now? Okay.
I just
Interesting.
blink back innocently. With my flaming eyes.
Yeah, you can feel, like, as this happens, as your hair stands up and you look back, you look at her and realizing what she is, you can feel the souls that she has damned to become this thing screaming out at you because they recognize that you have identified them. And with that, Sigmire just turns around, Rafina blinks, and we'll leave it there for now. So, you guys... Sigmire's about to become a fighter. So, do you all want to continue in here past with Millie and Gus?
That's the only evil that I detect right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry. No. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yeah. You think that like you feel this? Actually, okay, this is great because you wouldn't have noticed the rest of it because of this overwhelming sense of it so close to you. It's like using a sonar and everything you're looking for is like bunched up around you, and just kind of the shock of that. Sigmire, actually, I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me on this one.
You're gonna go crazy from all the
It's not
evil.
gonna go crazy.
Mildy's distracted. She's like not even paying attention. Has no idea what.
24.
Okay, so yeah, with the 24, it like you almost drop your axe as you feel this, but you're just kind of able to keep your demeanor, and you just kind of like grip the axe and turn around and look at Fina, and as the like shock of that fades
I wouldn't
away.
know what he's doing, though.
No, you wouldn't, unless you're like casting anything. So
No,
kind of
I'm
just
just
like,
sort of
yeah,
standing
you just see him grip his axe and look back at you, and then he kind of turns back around. And then you realize that the air around you, it seems like it's being pulled in, like, there, it's kind of soaked with it. Like, the air's tainted with this evil feel. But it is a celestial. It is not the avatar of a god, but a god itself. And you can feel it pulling the... It's almost like it's pulling the air into this door that you all are standing in front of.
Evil taint.
Chew your
What?
food.
What
Chew your
was
food,
Evil taint.
We've all just kind of been standing here quiet for a little while.
Oh yeah, shut up.
Okay, sorry.
So, what am I seeing immediately around me?
Are you guys... Well, we haven't, like, stepped in
like,
just
look-
yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
A closed door is what
Wait,
you're
can celestials be evil?
saying. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah, dog.
Totes,
You
bro.
Celestials
gods
means,
and
like,
gods.
godlike. It's like
Oh.
lives up in the heavens or whatever.
Because like there are different. Never mind. There are different planes and stuff. I thought like celestials were of the good plane, and then never mind. I'm totally wrong. Probably.
Celestials got balls and stuff.
Do celestials have vaginas?
I need to do my
goal.
research.
And I gotta get my bucket list down. Here we go.
Look around the
So we're just
hallway.
like standing at the door. Have we opened the door?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Do you want me to open it?
I'll open it.
So
Hey, sweet little guys.
I'm going to tell everyone about the celestial thing
Okay.
for now, not the other thing.
Interesting.
So you know, hey, there's a god behind this door. Basically,
I'm imagining a bad god.
Yeah.
yeah,
Do we know how to fight it, God?
an evil god because I sensed it. So
Word up.
no, that's
Okay.
really all I know.
So as this happens, you guys want to push this stone aside and walk into this back town?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
I'm going to stay in the back of the line.
As you push up against this, you can hear all these mechanics. And as the stone slides back, it kind of slides to the side. And there's a stairwell going down before you. There are rafters holding it up, almost like a mine shaft. Each of you
They're
can...
raptors?
Huh?
Oh, rafters.
And it has some kind of cloth hanging off the top of it. And as you open this door, the wind just kind of rushes past you, almost as if it's being sucked into here, like there was no air in it before or something. And as you open it, the wind kind of just rushes past you, and you can see all these cloths flapping.
It's a vacuum.
You can hear these strange noises further ahead in this place, though none of them are really decipherable at this point. But where you stand now, you are unable to see any further as this stairwell just goes down, and I
It's
lost
right
my
there.
rag. Thank you.
If you have night vision, can you see further down?
No, because the stairwell bends around to the west.
Oh, okay. I can't see stuff that bends to the west.
My only weakness.
Such a great scene in My Name is Earl where the big kind of fat guy is like, she knew my weakness. And
Dude
his
from
weak,
Varsity Blues.
yeah, and his weakness was he had a pillowcase over his head and she was whipping him with a cat of nine tails.
All right, so as you all walk in here, which you will have to because there's not enough room for you all to stand in here, you walk into a small room, and it is round-ish. It seems worn by weather and some other unnatural means, but it is also held up with these rafters, like the stairwell that you walked into, with just pieces of rag kind of hanging down from it that seem to kind of just barely be hanging in there. So place yourselves on the map if you don't mind.
So
wanna-
just put me near the back.
I want a perception check. These rags raptors.
Rags, rafters. Raptors? There are no dinosaurs here.
Raptors. Well, it is
Really?
hawk's grasp, and what Alan pointed out is that a hawk is a raptor.
Well, that was a good save, and I'll give it to you.
All right, I'm perceiving this. 11.
Okay, with an 11, you are still hearing these strange noises coming from much further in this place. It's kind of hard to tell which way they're coming from, though. They kind of seem to be all around you, in your head, and everybody else can hear them, but not to the extent that Mildy's kind of experiencing it right now. You're all standing in this very small room, and you have 3 options before you. North is where it usually is north. There's a compass rose up on the top left under the popcorn.
Woo! Also, well, I would know the location of, like, I would...
Of, like, the direction?
Yeah.
As you come in, it really does seem to be so pungent that it's all around you. Like, it's just kind of seeped in everything, in the wood here, in the air here. It seems like this entire place is filled with it.
I'm gonna have to fight the air.
You shut up!
It's why these rags are tattered, because so many people have been...
I'd like to roll an investigation on kind of the little pillars in the cloth and just kind of see if there's anything weird, like a trapdoor or something.
Nice.
That would be...
Hello, wine.
That would be...
Talk to it. Odiog's close.
18.
Wow, damn, with an 18, yeah, you would realize that in the stone on these walls and in some of the wood, very lightly carved, there is a symbol. And even on the rags, on some of them, you can piece it together with the have an investigation roll that it's the top half and the bottom half of some of these symbols that's just kind of littered all over the place.
Does somebody that's proficient in history want to roll history on the symbols to see if we know that shit? This is where Jordan would come in handy.
And for what it's worth, well, actually, he doesn't. He's not proficient in religion.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's true.
symbol that you can see carved into the stone, it's 2 hands. That you can't see the arms. It's just from the wrist up, and they are bound together like this.
Oh.
I'll roll history on it.
Sure.
I'm not proficient, but fuck it.
Rock.
That's 12.
Okay, because you're a paladin, you would know that this is the holy symbol of Ilmater, the god of endurance.
Is Ilmater, isn't that one of the... I'm doing this in-game. Isn't that one of the... Oh, do you tell us that?
Yes.
Okay. So, isn't that one of the gods the Kirin spoke of?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Torm, Tyr, and Ilmater. I thought it sounded
there we
familiar.
go.
Boom! High five.
Smack. I would also like to continue utilizing my Torch of Tharizdun, and I'm kind of using it around to see if it's
Sure,
lighting
and
up.
that's important right now, actually, because as you come in, this torch does stay lit. You can see that as you're holding it up, these... where's my purple marker? That's going to be handy this session. Yeah.
Oh, God.
These other torches
purple
light
marker
up
session.
as you walk in. It is a purple marker session. And as you walk in, from behind you, you can hear that same stone door grinding shut. And as it does, as that last latch hits, all light is gone except for the dim purple glow of the torch that Gus currently holds.
Dungeon crawl initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Prepare to get fucked by the long dick of Talos.
I was just about to say,
Tharizdun.
hey, do you guys remember that little baby dungeon crawl we had the other day that I was really disappointed in? I love dungeon crawls.
Oh, it was like 2 rooms.
It was
and
like
one of
2
them you just got
rooms.
through because you
Yeah.
guys had the torch.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
we just walked through it and I was like, well, that was fun.
fuck.
Annex crawl.
The guys that solved all those puzzles. Crawl
Single
space.
bedroom apartment crawl.
That was an efficiency.
It's a dungeon crawl space.
Yeah, there you go.
There's fucking jars of preservatives and like cobwebs everywhere. What the fuck is this?
And we looted some green beans. Well
And
done.
half-eaten peaches.
Yeah.
All right. So as I am waving my little Tortenstein around, does it seem to get brighter or dimmer in any particular direction?
It does not. Now that you were in
I'm
here,
telling you, dude, we gotta fight the air.
I'm down.
listen to me though.
Let me back up on
Yeah, and as it grows, as the light shuts and it grows unnaturally dark in here, Odiog pulls up close to Sigmire and kind of like puts his hand on him just to kind of grab onto something, and he's like, can you see?
I'm using my goggles.
And even still with your goggles on, you cannot see 15 feet past where Gus has the torch.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. Back to the Lich Dungeon.
This is Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Well,
You guys just want to turn around and leave? Or
Fuck this. Let's go make
start
wine.
the vineyard.
you're all standing in this room and somebody's like, so I've been thinking.
isn't
This
the
whole
life
paladin
thing.
thing. It's too much.
I know the Kieran said that only we can do it and whatever, but fuck that.
I mean,
But like, who is he?
Yeah.
Or she? Who's she? And why?
Well, let's go of direction.
I say we go west.
Wait,
West.
has your torch been glowing the same in each direction?
Well,
Yes, it did.
The last place I pointed it was west, even though that was the door to get in this joint. But
West
that
is a
would
good
have been-
direction.
According
Manifest
to our
destiny.
compass rose, that would have been to the north.
huh? Oh, I guess that would be to the north. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that was how I drew it. Well, north, yeah, and I'm already pointing that way, so I say north now.
You are pointing north. Good
Okay.
Did you realize that he's pointing like this?
Oh,
I
hell
never.
yeah.
That way.
Yeah, that's why I bought him.
That way!
What happened? I lost 2 of my middle fingers.
I'm
I'd like it
Spider-Man.
better this way. Which way does the party want to go?
I say north.
I'll follow the guy with the torch.
Yeah.
You guys are letting Gus lead one? Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Also, just saying, I think your staff is more powerful, so if you want to use it, it might pick up on some shit that my little torch thing
Okay.
ain't
Well, I mean,
picking
I've
up
got
on.
it out.
Cool.
So,
Well, just to monitor it.
yeah.
Too far.
So let the
We're
record
going
show
down
for the
the shaft
DM
of
that I am
penis.
You going down the shaft of Tharizdun?
monitoring my staff as I proceed down the shaft of Tharizdun.
You're damn
Bill, I didn't tell you I have a shaft, did it?
Of Tharizdun. Shaft is a bad motherfucker.
All right. So place yourselves, please.
What'd
Say
you
what?
Place yourselves.
Oh. Place yourself.
Place yourselves. Please. Boop.
I'm kind of peeking my dick around the corner, letting it look for me.
You
'cause
wanna
it can
be-
see.
Your dick comes out
Nah,
of your
I'll be in between you and Fina.
Yeah, as you all walk north,
Would you wear me
it's
away
just
from
this
her?
hallway that's unending.
I'm okay with whatever right now.
And as you're walking down this hallway, you can't actually see the dim purple light coming from this room. As you're walking up to it, it's just the same thing. Rafters going over your heads. You can't even walk shoulder to shoulder in this one where you could at the first one. You have to walk in the single file line that you are in now. And as you walk up, you can only see the purple light of the single torch in the middle of this room as you walk into that actual light. As Gus's torch kind of melds with the light from this one, it just kind of pops into view so that you can finally see this room, and it looks eerily similar to the room that you were in before.
You know what?
Can I roll perception and like see if I can hear anything?
Sure.
God fucking 8.
I'm assuming you only hear these things still. Yeah, with an 8, you're just hearing those same voices kind of screaming out to you all. Some strange scraping noises and echoes kind of pushing through this hallway.
Being teleported
Okay.
didn't do well for Mildy. She's feeling a little sick.
Right.
I'm gonna sort of push past everybody a little bit and just stand in the middle of the room and look at my staff and see if it's doing anything weird. I'm gonna point it around.
As you all enter this dungeon, all of the runes on all of your objects are just glowing a bright purple. And as you're pointing them around, they don't seem to be like directing you anywhere specifically. They all just like keep this consistent bright purple glow, except for the actual flame of the torch that's pulsing this purple dim light.
So where we are now looks like the previous room. What's above us?
It's those same rafters with the cloth kind of blowing through it with whatever's pulling, and you can still feel that same pull, Sigmar, as your spell's kind of wearing off, and your senses are a little bit heightened, especially after a slightly traumatic experience with your strange friend. As it's dimming down, it feels like the air is being pulled past you in all directions, but it's definitely going down through these tunnels.
Okay,
So, like, you can see the cloth blowing in those directions as well.
I want to attempt to scry on Thurid.
Interesting. Do you have something of hers?
I wouldn't have to have. I just have to know something of her, like be able to concentrate on her. Right?
You have to have an actual piece of something
I
she
have
has.
the thing she gave me to seal letters with. Yes.
Bang!
Inspiration for you if you don't already have it.
Boom!
That's awesome.
Hot damn.
Who's 30 again? Sorry.
Her mentor.
Third was
That's
the
right.
mentor,
That's what I thought.
who was abducted by them.
Yep.
So I'm
So
assuming she's probably in here somewhere. She's still alive.
as you cast this,
Heard that.
let me turn the volume up just a bit. As you cast this,
And as I'm scrying, I want to try to figure out where she is, and also see if I can see if she has any personal objects on her.
sure. You are seeing through it. She seems bound, and as you see her, there's a dim purple light over this entire room. The voices are all to the point of rupturing your eardrums as they're filling the air around you. The noises are so loud that it actually shakes your vision. You see Thurid tied and bound in a corner. She has red markings on her face, and you would actually recognize these markings as the same markings that the priest had on his face in the Underdark, who had that book that you were not able to read.
Yes.
And she seems weary, and beside her you can see a dwarven woman. She seems almost incapacitated, if not dead, and she has griffin feathers in her
What
hair.
up?
Inside of this same room, you see many men and women all in robes, dim purple lights glowing throughout the entire thing. And over an altar that they all seem to be standing around, you can see a cut of light going over this, and it's just a straight line of purple light, and this purple light seems to be bleeding through it as it's sitting over this altar. But you are not actually able to tell where she is.
Okay. Am I able to tell if she has like some sort of object of her own on that she's wearing or anything?
She seems
Any
to be,
distinct object?
yeah, she seems to be stripped of anything except like the most basic of clothing as you're looking on at her. And the same with the woman beside her.
I cast find basic clothing.
Oh, neat!
But I saw stuff on, like around the altar.
You saw people around the altar.
Just
You're not
people.
sure how
There's
many.
no stuff though, no objects in the room that I would be able to.
Except for a few candelabra, pillars holding the room up. You are having a hard time telling. Roll perception for me, just because of these voices and noises kind of happening within this room. It's kind of shaking the spell around, and you're having a hard time concentrating.
Perception, where are you? That's gonna be a 10.
You're not really sure. You just know it's a small crowd of people, and there's that, like, they all have their hands on something, and there's that thin cut of light that's just going straight through the air above the altar, and they all seem to be paying attention to that. But as this happens, you kind of just get, like, ripped back out of there as you see, and it feels like as you're being pulled out, because you kind of see from the perspective of the room, it feels like chains are wrapped around your wrist, and they just kind of pull you out of what you're seeing from in there.
Ooh. Would Thurid have been able to tell that somebody was crying on her?
You're unsure. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to. You would know that. Oh, like you're wondering if she was like, like nothing like that happened. Yeah, nothing obvious like that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw a candelabra. Can I try
That's
to,
it.
Can I try to locate object on that there candelabra?
Oh, you suck. Sure.
Say griffin feathers. Like how?
Yeah, you can try to locate object. Oh my god. Why don't you kick my books?
Fuck your books.
Fuck your
Yeah,
books,
you can
nerd.
absolutely. So, do you have the spell ready to read to me? Because I never remember
Yeah,
the
locate
specifics.
object.
Well done.
Describe or name a familiar object. I can sense its direction if it's within 1,000 feet, including direction of movement if applicable.
Ah, that's so good. Piece of shit.
Inspiration again. God damn it.
I would give you inspiration again if you didn't have it already.
It's blocked by any thickness of lead. I don't have any other notes about things.
Yeah, there's no lead in here. That's ridiculous. It
You know what?
is-
Yeah, this fucking place is made of lead.
Not
decided.
only is it to the immediate west of you, it seems like it is just on the other side of that wall.
Holy fuck.
Guys, we gotta go back to the other room.
Q.
Okay.
Sorry I led you astray into one
No,
room.
you had nothing to go on. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah,
Go back
and
to
it
the
seems
room.
like it seems like the object is right here.
right there. Okay.
What a great spell!
What a great set of spells.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But good on you for thinking of it.
You did everything.
All right, let's go.
Thank God I had it prepared.
I'm done anyway.
Hey, the things now.
I know I don't speak for all of us,
I
but
just have good ideas.
fuck it.
So I just use locate object and I marked scrying. Okay.
Very nice, Fina.
We need to go west and then almost immediately try to veer north if we can.
Super cool.
As you guys come down this hallway,
We have to get through some shit first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wes has just added several new hallways to this.
Oh whoa! Where did these all go? Neat.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, to the west, you all can go down this hallway. There are a few branches that kind of shoot off from of it. One of them has a wooden door over it. This wooden door actually looks like it hasn't been touched, but you don't know anything else without some sort of rolls. So, yeah, you guys can head west down this hallway. It curves a little bit to the south, but there are about 4 different ways you can go as you're making your way down this hallway.
You guys can check out whatever entrances I'm going to put that there.
Yeah, I want to perceive that door.
And that's where that goes.
Yeah, I want to.
And I want to come look down this hall while
I want to perceive it first before we break in there.
Where
See
are
if
you
there's, like, a
peeking
symbol on there or
into? Put
anything.
yourself on the map, please.
I'm just looking at the door. I'm looking to see if there's...
Oh, you're going straight past this one?
Yeah.
You weren't interested in this at all?
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I want to look at the wooden door. I
Yeah,
want
me
to look
too.
to see if there's a symbol on it or anything going on there.
Okay, so let's check this out. I need you two to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
As you exit the light of the torch that Gus is holding, it becomes increasingly
Nat
hard.
20!
Nat 20? Alright, so you are fine this time, and if it is to happen again, you will also be immune to it one other turn.
let's see, and I'm proficient, so 21.
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
y'all.
Yeah, so as this happens, and maybe it's just because you all have come into contact with it so much before, or maybe it is a friendly hand outside of your control, you all hear these voices encroaching on you, and then they just kind of break as you all are able to kind of like clench your teeth and shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
I've got to stop saying that. But yeah, so you all are able to save for now. I haven't even started a real life timer or anything. Isn't that great?
Ooh.
Hey, you
just
can
saying.
use my hourglass.
No, I'm just saying, remember the Lich's Dungeon when there was a real
like
timer on the middle of the
timer
table
all the
and you guys were sweating?
That was the most
I had
stressful
fun.
2 sessions that
I thought it was
I've ever
awesome.
had in my
It
life.
was really fun. It was super stressful, too.
Okay, so you guys are just going to pass that and go to the door you can't see.
I mean,
I'm just making sure, that's fine. I'm just letting you know you would have seen that one first and not seen the wooden door. So if you're just like, fuck
Okay.
that, we're not going down that hall, that's fine. I'm just making sure that you're not going to that because I said
I
there was
probably
a
would have
wooden
like
door.
glanced at it, but it would
Gus
have been
is
past
checking it
it.
out.
Yeah, I'm checking it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with Gus first because you have the torch and they have no choice. So, and you're attuned to it, so you're the only one who can control it. Are you peeking your head in, or are you just like trying
Yeah.
to percept it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a little peeky poo.
All right. As you look in, you hold this torch up. There is, it seems like a bunch of plate mail and tapestry and candles and pedestals and podiums are stacked up in here. Some of them are scorched and burned. Some have claw marks across them. But this room just seems like more of the carvings that you saw on the wall before here. Like all of it's kind of been piled into this room.
Room.
Do you want to go any further in here? Or
How
you,
big is it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I haven't even drawn it out yet, have I? Whoop. About this big, and the pile's just kind of in the center of this room.
I'm gonna roll nature to see if it looks like anything's been in here recently.
Sure.
12.
The 12, you don't think anything's been in here in a long time. It looks like the dust is undisturbed, and unlike some of the other halls, air isn't really getting pulled through here like it is in the hallways and the rooms that you all have been in so far. And maybe like 4 years is a better description for where you guys have been, but it seems like this has been untouched for some time.
Investigation to see if there's any cool shit I can loot. Nothing.
Yeah, aside from...
Actually, that would be 7.
Yeah, aside from the plate mail that the clerics may have worn or the robes that are kind of thrown into these piles, you see a bunch of holy symbols. You're not sure what they mean, and you don't really see anything worth taking, you don't think.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with leaving this place.
Yeah, and as you're like peeking in here, Odiog's kind of like peeking around under you and says, maybe we should just like take a couple of robes or something. Just to keep, like souvenirs.
Take whatever you want, you little bastard.
Yeah, he grabs one of the robes and like rolls it up and puts it in his little bag that he kind of has around his back. It's like a backwards fanny pack backpack.
Oh.
That's hot.
Yeah. But he rolls up one of these robes and puts it into the bag behind
that
him.
look like fanny packs or like Kevu, or they start with a K. You know what I'm talking about?
Kangaroo.
The teardrop shaped ones that are in
Yeah, they're like
colors.
super
Drop
popular right
top.
now.
I just look at Odiog and I'm like,
It costs
tourist.
more than I would ever spend on a personal theater time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to help.
Well,
So, can I look at the store?
yeah, I waddle my fancy little ass down there to the other.
Okay, you're done in here. You're like, I don't even care what these symbols are or whatever. I'm done. So Gus walks out of this room and comes down to you. And yeah, what are you wanting to do on the
I'm
store?
looking for a symbol on the door. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna look at it.
I'm gonna look at it.
I'm gonna look at this.
I am checking out this door.
You're rolling perception on the door.
Yes. God.
It's a wooden door.
No, it's a 10.
It's a wooden door.
Arcana.
It looks fairly unused.
I'm gonna try to open it.
As you open it, this door just very easily swings open on these hinges, and as it does, it seems like any noise that you are all making is actually amplified a little bit through here. Like, it's not just like this wood door like creaking open. It kind of echoes down the hallway as if it's been amplified just a little bit. But
Do I
was the
recognize
amplification.
the mechanical sound it makes as it opens? Is it similar to the one that we first heard when we came into Hawksgrass?
with a 10, you're not sure.
Oh. Damn it.
So, yeah, you're able to swing this door open. And where is Gus?
I'm like up kind of here.
Yeah. So as long as Gus is holding this torch
That would
out
be
into this
okay, yeah.
room, you all are able to see into it. And
This place is designed weird.
it is designed weird.
It's like that one piece of the puzzle that you just never can.
As you're looking in here, you see a bunch of relics kind of littered all over the ground. Candelabras are all set upright. And unlike the other room, everything's not thrown into a pile. Things are hung up in here. Some things have fallen to the ground. But the only thing that they all have in common is a spiral rune etched onto the front of everything that is in here.
Can I just roll and see what everything is, what all's in here?
Sure.
Gus, will you come in with me?
You got it.
Please.
That'd be investigation.
Yeah, investigation's good.
Damn it.
You want to take this guy over there?
Thanks.
It's a 9.
Yeah, with a 9, all that you know is that the symbol of Tharizdun is carved onto all these things, and as you walk in and hold this torch up, you realize that in blood it's also carved onto the walls all around here. And is anybody going to go check this out with them, or?
I'll go. Well, I mean, if he has a torch, I feel like I'm coming.
Okay. You hanging out outside?
I think so. I'm pretty interested. Like, I just want to go.
Okay, so you're chilling out in the hallway. Odiog is going to follow wherever Sigmar goes, basically, because he's kind of relying on him a bit right now. And as this happens, you all enter this room, and just like before, everything just kind of stops. All the noises, you feel a little weightless, and as you do, you all need to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, except for Mildy, because you rolled a nat 20 on the last.
Oh, yeah!
You can
Thanks,
add
I forgot
5
about
to
that.
your-
Oh, poor Odiog.
Not me.
Oh, Odiog, it doesn't matter. He rolled really bad. He rolled super bad.
He's got his Strahd protection.
a 16 or a 19.
9.
Do we get +5 since we're in your aura?
Yeah.
That's with his +5? What did you roll?
4.
Ooh, jeez. You don't have any wisdom at all? It's 0?
Oh, sorry, it's an 8.
Neat! Oh, it's -1. That's awesome.
Mine's like a 24.
Holy shit. Okay, so you're fine. Odiog and Gus, however, feel this cold grasp around their minds, and as they do, you kind of just lose all sense of who you are. Gus, you are really quickly going to use your, attunement to the torch and put it out. So as he puts it out, just this torch goes out, and you are all unable to see at all. And Odiog is going. You all actually can't see Odiog, so you don't know what he's doing.
Can I see it all with my goggles or anything?
And we can't hear anything?
Nope, not right now.
Okay, I want to start grasping around on the floor.
Okay, roll perception.
I also want to I want to feel around
13?
where Gus is for the torch.
13, you're able to find Odiog. You can tell because of all the scarred tissue all over him and the vampire clothes are a little too big that you found Odiog. And what are you doing?
I'm checking for the torch where Gus was standing.
Okay, well, he didn't drop it, so he still has it. He just puts it out. Okay.
Yeah, what I'm
copy.
trying to...
Yeah, copy.
And I want to grab it and take it from him.
All right.
So is that, what, perception?
Perception, yes.
Can I think for myself at this point?
No, you
So we
can't
can't-
think for yourself, but you are convinced that you want the torch to be out.
It's 18.
With an 18, you're able to, you knew kind of where he was. You're just feeling for Gus, not the actual torch yet, right?
No, well, I mean, both, kind of.
But Gus right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to reach out and find Gus, just because you kind of knew where he was in the room, and you're able to reach out and touch him, and you're able to reach out and grab, and you know where Odiog was standing, and you can feel him.
And we can't hear anything?
You can't hear anything.
Okay.
It's completely muted. So all that you can tell is as you grab Odiog, it feels like his arms are outstretched.
I want to blind mute feel at his face.
His face. You're touching his face.
Yeah.
You can tell that his teeth are completely closed, but his mouth is open, almost like he's gritting them.
Can I tell that any of this is happening from the hallway?
No, because you wouldn't have been in the torch's light anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But she's got
you're
her
just
own
like,
torch light.
I'll just wait.
And I can't hear noise coming from out there, so I'm just like...
Does his
Yeah.
Guys.
Though you can still hear Fina herself, however, can still hear all these strange noises, but you don't hear any noise coming from this room.
Does his skin feel different?
No.
He just feels like his arms are outstretched. And he's...
Yep.
Okay, I scoop him up.
As you scoop him up, you are going to take 6 damage. As Odiog was attempting to plunge a dagger into his own gut, you were able to wrap your arm around him, and it kind of went through your arm instead.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
You just say baby Odio.
That is very guilty of me. I'm so proud of myself.
Goblin
Yeah.
seppuku.
Am I able to find the torch?
You have Gus right now, and Gus knowing that Gus is completely convinced that he wants the torch out. So, do you want to roll another perception or a strength to try and pull him
No,
back and grab it?
I want to use the holy symbol of Ravenkind and create
I'm so
sunlight.
satisfied. That was very silly.
Interesting. I guess that is magical. So yeah, okay. As you hold that out, since this is magical sunlight, this whole room is lit up. And as you look at Mildy, you see Odiog, and he's just kind of staring off into the distance. His small eyes.
There's a dagger in my
Yeah,
hand.
they seem dilated, and like he's not really focused on anything. You know how they kind of like drift apart a bit. And he has a dagger plunged into Mildy's arm, and he's just sitting there as she picks him up. And you can see her mouth open, screaming, but you can't hear anything. And you see Gus putting the torch away as your hand is kind of on his shoulder and you're holding out the symbol in front of you. And in this room, as it lights up, you realize that on the ceiling above you, there actually... have you guys seen Jeepers Creepers? All those bodies that are over the roof in the bottom of that, you see all of these different races' bodies. They seem like they're sewn into the roof above all of you. And on all of their foreheads and chests, you see the symbol of Tharizdun carved into them.
Fuck yeah.
Metal.
You see Mildy scream and then throw up, but you can't hear any of her gagging noises.
So I'm seeing sunlight pour out of this room now.
Yeah, it's magical. So yes, you would see it.
Okay. And I'm like, all right, he just pulled
Yeah,
out the
you
sunlight
see.
there.
Yeah.
Damn
You see
it.
this really
Shit's going
strange
down.
scene.
Guys, why do you have to look in every goddamn fucking room?
God damn it, you heroes of the touch everything.
Yep, and I'm like pulling out the staff and getting like a fire spell ready. And
You're just gonna burn him. I'm done. Boom.
What is going on?
Yeah, they all seem to be amongst themselves, except for as you poke your head in, like all of the. It's almost like you put your head in water as
The
you come
sound
in.
goes away.
Yeah, just the sound is kind of
I
sucked
do
through
not
your
like
ears.
that. I'm stepping back.
Okay, woo, never mind.
Ah, fuck, no.
Yes, which is smart because it essentially casts silence on any magic users.
Ooh. So I see you're holding Squat Goblin
With a dagger in my arm. Ow, fuck.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, god damn it.
How does Gus look?
Baby.
Crazy.
He's turned around. You can't see him. He's turned away from you, and
Okay.
Sigmire has his arm on one of his shoulders, and he's holding up the symbol of Ravenkind.
Okay,
above
well, no,
him.
if Sigmar's doing that, I think he's okay. And I realize
You're like, "I'll wait."
out of game that he can't hear me, but
Sure.
I don't really know, so I'm just like, Sigmar, what's happening?
You can't hear anything.
But you have no idea.
Yeah, if you were to turn around, you would see her mouth moving, but you wouldn't see
Yeah.
anything.
And I've got like a staff and a fireball in my hand.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on?
I'm gonna try to like wrestle this torch away from Gus.
Okay, so guess you would try to hold on to it, so you guys will roll strength versus one
Okay,
another.
that's gonna be fun.
I wonder who will win.
Yee!
Where's the fucking?
I do have a strength plus. No, I don't have that anymore. I got a -1 on strength. I got an 8.
8.
19.
Yeah, so with a 19, you're able to rip it from Gus's grasp.
I don't want to light it.
Without being attuned to the torch.
Fuck
you
yeah,
cannot
that's
light it.
right.
Oh god dang it.
So Sigmire goes to light it, and you don't hear the but you can see just this spark kind of come out of it, and nothing happened.
I'm like, oh, damn it.
What-
Sigmar,
can-
get out of
can
there!
I, like touch it to my amulet?
Nothing
Just
happens.
shard lock it. All right.
Can I roll medicine on Odiog?
Yeah.
Thank you.
14.
He doesn't seem like he's damaged in any way. He seems kind of in shock. Like, he seems like he's in
Can I
shock of some
smack him?
kind. Yeah, you can try.
Smack.
Alright, roll strength for me.
Oh no.
How hard you smack the
roll
shit out of
damage.
I'm not trying to hit him
You
hard
break
though.
him.
I mean, it's gonna hurt.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to slap him, and he just kind of like, you don't see anything, but he just like blinks his eyes and shakes his head. You can just see his mouth like, like,
Does he,
as
like,
he's looking
look at-
around and starting
Does
to
he
like
look at the
claw.
dagger he's holding in my arm?
He doesn't seem to have noticed it yet.
Oh. Well, I'm still holding on to him. I'm gonna grapple him to try
I-
and keep him from running away.
Well, and I look at Mildy and I'm like,
Oh,
like to
okay.
get the fuck out of the room.
All right,
Okay.
sure.
Scoop.
And
Scoop.
so I'm holding up my sunlight.
Yeah, and roll another strength check for me, and you're gonna have to roll another strength check for me. See
Are
if
you
you can
coming
get
with
Gus
us?
and Odie.
Oh, we're grappling him.
I don't
Okay.
know.
That's 22.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna roll higher than that without
Gus is
what?
going with you.
Is that a 1?
No.
7? Oh, Odie, what's this? Oh, come on! It's 6.
Yes.
Tea Odiog.
Yeah, so you're able to
I'm like,
drag
ow,
both
fuck
of them
this
out.
dagger.
And as you both come back out from this place immediately, you just hear like this rush of noise kind of come back into your head, and you can hear Fina screaming, "What's going on?"
What are you people doing?
Mildy's going, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, as you come out, and there's like blood coming down Mildy's arm, and Gus, you are, as soon as you pass the threshold of the store, you're like drawn back into this, and you're able to have complete control over your mind.
And I hand him the torch.
I'm like, I'm glad you knew that I had complete control over my mind.
I say,
How
Odiog.
convenient!
Mildy goes, Odiog, here's your dagger back. She throws it at
And she
him.
throws it, just kind of like skitters across the floor, and there's blood kind of on it and behind it, and he just picks it up and like gets his vampire clothes and wipes it off. And as he's like sheathing the daggers, he wipes this blood on the vampire clothes. He stands up just a little bit straighter.
Keep up your fucking damage. That's hysterical.
That is actually really funny. And I'm actually okay with it.
That's fucking
Because it's
funny.
Odiog and he's my little baby child.
Yeah. Aww. That's so weird that you're projecting your son's death on other goblins.
Well, I need to take care my character needs to take care of something always, or else she dies.
So you're all standing out in this hallway. Which way do you guys want to go?
Yeah, fuck all that, man.
Fuck these rooms. Let's just
Right,
get to
I'm
where
like,
we're going.
Well,
Come on.
there's literally
You're
nothing
like-
in this goddamn dungeon I want.
All right.
Gus, get down here.
So
Hey.
as you
So
Yes.
I turn off. I turn the light switch off for my create sunlight, so we're not like, here we come.
Hey, what up, Tharizdun?
Goddamn, the Heroes of the Vine are having another one of their dungeon raids.
Let's get those abyssal creature hands back.
all right. As
We're like
you-
walking through the dungeon and we see all these guys with their hands up in the ceiling, like, and they're like, oh, hey guys.
As you walk up into this room, you notice that it is considerably larger than any of the rooms that you've been up until now. You can't really see much past Gus's torch, but as you walk in, you realize that there is a scrawny man standing right beside this pillar, looking at all of you. And if you could place yourselves in the room right here for me. He has his hand on a lever, and as he's holding this lever, he's just looking at you. From behind him, you hear a loud thud just on the ground from right behind him, and a screech. And then as he's saying this, from behind him, you see stepping out of the shadows a small beak. Just like the small beak of a bird, and behind it, as it's emerging, you see an owl's face, and then the hulking body of what looks like a bear crawling out from behind him.
Tame it.
And you can also hear some strange skittering behind it. As this all happens, you all start to hear these voices once more. This man is wearing purple robes. They have a spiral rune etched onto the front of them. And before we play through this, we will take a quick break. Yeah. What the hell do you make dish soap with?
Liquid dish soap.
30 drops essential oil,
Of your choice, to 20 ounces of liquid Castile soap. Yep.
citrus and lemon oils to make it smell nice.
It's like basically Dr. Bronner's.
The hippie's guide to cleaning your house.
Yeah. Oh, it's basically you take Dr. Bronner's and add some other stuff to it.
Yeah.
I've actually done that before. I've made my own cleaners from Pinterest recipes.
Ooh. Do they work?
Yeah.
Or does everything just smell like orange and it's like
I think I might-
water?
I might
actually
start-
work. Like
Nice.
it actually has like disinfecting
Eats away some
properties.
grime.
I
I
might
also
start-
have the microfiber cloths that have the silver in them. They're
Cool.
supposed to kill the bacteria or whatever.
Silver
They're
kills bacteria? Are they vampires? That's blowing my damn mind.
Sort of, yeah.
Is that-
Yeah, actually, wow, that's probably the logic
real.
behind it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start doing
I want
that
to talk
with
about your
software
make-believe
because
cleaning
everything makes me
solutions
itchy.
anymore.
It 100% works. I can sell you some.
Says y'all. All right.
Video of a
I'm just
lady.
gonna read this book.
Smells good. in
Y'all
here
have a good
now.
game.
It's like fresh air.
Not like
Fresh
stuffy
air.
Alright, let's kill this
Giant
motherfucker.
Yeah, good luck, y'all. All right.
Should make-
Roll for it.
Should make a batch of soap.
If you're ever in Asheville,
Don't film it now!
Initiative.
Damn
all
it!
an urban homestead
Yeah.
shop, and it is the best.
Every
like
fucking
everything
time.
I've ever
Dude.
gotten that is cool is from there.
Oh boy.
Did you get a nat 20 or
We
nat
need to
1?
go in Asheville one day.
Oh,
We
shit.
can garden plan. We can
I mean,
start out.
it's like a fucking boring cliche at this point. You know, like,
Yes. This is a very good plan. Let me know when you're next on Saturday.
You like
Okay,
it
yeah,
roll
not this
high.
Saturday because I have a wedding.
For what it's
Next
worth, you're not the
Saturday,
only one who's
I'm
rolled
actually
that in
off on a
this
Saturday,
podcast so
so
far.
we should do that.
What'd you get?
Unless that's the weekend that I'm going to
Ah, jeez. Millie.
3.
Wow, you guys are not doing good. Fina.
Hold on, I haven't rolled
Get
yet.
higher than a 6.
I rolled pound cake. What is that?
Nat 20.
That's funny.
Oh my god!
Did you guys all do shitty?
Are you
We all rolled 2s.
That's awesome!
We all rolled 2s and
That
1s.
makes me actually a 6 because I had 4.
Whoa.
Oh,
you
damn.
guys.
Hey, so mine's a natural. Well, mine's not a mod. I've got a 6 first though. Do I go first?
No.
Damn. Wait, why would she go first?
I mean, you're not. You'll go before Fina, but
Yeah,
You-
that's what I'm saying.
you're not first.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, that's cool.
Wow, this is so bad.
Yeah, that was probably the worst initiation rolls. Or
Yep.
We're being hazed. That's what it
yeah,
is.
initiation.
And there's Sigmire, way down there at the bad.
that was like a boring cliche at this point. Like,
Fuck.
Initiative rolls. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Boy.
Owl bear.
Come to me, wow.
Owl bear. Here it is. It's up
Oh my
first.
God, it's
What
an
noise
owl.
does an owl bear make?
Oh, I have owl noise. Hang on.
You're fucking kidding.
It's like this.
I say hoot!
Like that. Hold on, wait, let me say something.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
mean,
hold
it's
on.
like-
It's literally an owl and a bear growl. That's what these two are.
It's like half badass and half ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little silly. And it's gonna
All
try
I
and
can
kill
really
you guys
see is the
regardless.
owl in the
All
Tootsie
right,
Pop
so
commercial. 1.
he rolls that fucking R on his 3 though. It always keeps.
Now go fuck yourself.
No, popsicle for you.
Hello, fuck.
Hello, fuckface! Alright, so this thing's going to. Oh, Mildy's already up at it. It's going to attack Mildy because she's already up in there.
No, right.
Natchy. Alright, its first attack is a 10, which does not hit you.
Nope.
And its second attack is a 19.
Does not hit.
19 doesn't hit you?
I'm 20.
God damn it. Alright, well.
Yeah.
Got that +1 split.
Millie
now.
and Sigma are 20, and I think Torgrim is 21 now that he got
Yeah.
new armor.
And as that happens, after the owlbear goes, a giant scorpion walks out of the darkness. Its pincers out and its tail poised. It walks up toward Gus. It is going to make 3 attacks on him.
Not cool.
The first is a 10. That doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay. The second is an 11. Does that hit you?
No.
Jesus Christ. Get it together, Scorpion. Come on. What is this? Then the third attack is a 12. 10, 11, 12.
No, it does not hit.
Okay, so it comes at you and it's like, it has its pincers out, like, and then its tail strikes at you and it just kind of sticks into the ground as you're able to jump out of the way from it.
I can't be surprised.
And Gus, you are actually up after that.
2. Well, I am going to, I'm gonna run.
Leave like a freak.
If I, hold on a second. If I go this way, just like straight through these people, will I take an attack of opportunity from the scorpion?
Yeah, if you move away from it, you will.
I'll take my chances.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That is an 18. Does that hit you?
Yeah, he gets a little something.
Ah, shit. Oh, I gotta go back to its page now, Gus. Damn you. Alright, that
They call me
is...
Owlbear.
Here it is.
I'm an owl. And a bear.
You guys are on it. Alright, so it does 4 damage with its piercing stinger, and then you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Six.
That's not good, dude.
I thought it gets 1 attack of opportunity, not 3.
As it stings you, the stinger kind of sinks deep into your leg, and as it pierces through your skin, it only does that little bit of piercing damage, but then it does 28 poison damage to you.
Oh, come
As you can feel this acid kind of burning through your veins.
Oh no, and we don't have beat-ups as poison loot.
All right, and then what, Gus? Why didn't you Misty Step?
I didn't want to burn it.
All right, fair enough.
I thought that maybe I would need
They
it
call me
later.
Misty.
Hi, Misty.
Please quit.
Hey, Misty.
Please no more.
Honestly, if I were a stripper, Misty Step would be a pretty good name.
This is pretty good.
Right as you get to the end of your routine and they're about to see everything, you disappear.
For
Just
my
like go
Step.
whoosh.
free action, I'm going to.
They call me Misty.
I'm gonna roll perception on the skinny guy for my free action.
Okay.
To see if he is. I don't know anything.
Sort of like it.
And then I'm going to, for my standard
This is
action,
my partner, Chill Touch.
cast haste on my ass,
Okay.
which will give me another standard.
Doing necrotic damage.
Another action of your choice.
Oh, boys like those cold hands.
I'm gonna cast the. Yeah, I can hit the owlbear and the. I guess I could hit all 3 of them with a lightning bolt from there, right?
Boom. I might get
You
hit
can
too.
hit the owlbear and the guy. You wouldn't be able to hit the scorpion as well.
No, that would be like.
Well, yeah, he
You
would
can't
hit
do it
us.
down the line. You
Yeah.
have to do it through the squares.
Oh.
You can't curve that shit.
Yeah, I'd get hit.
I did the owlbear and the guy.
Yep. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, give me a dex save.
All right.
Dex save.
On the guy, it's
Buy like a little bit of jewelry chain. Cut it off. And put little balls in it.
it's a mod 20 on the dude, and the owlbear is 9.
Yeah, the 9 doesn't.
the guy saves, and I'm assuming the owlbear doesn't on the 9th.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. No, I got...
56.
Is that a 6?
Under you.
It's how many?
11, 5, 16.
Plus.
Damn.
Woo! 12. 16 plus 12 is 28 damage. So, how does the guy die?
Oh,
Bye, bitch.
He just like, as it streaks through him, he just like, he doesn't even like get split in half or anything. It's like, like just ash.
wow. I hope he wasn't anybody important.
And he never, like, his hand was on that lever, and he never even had a chance to pull that thing down, so you're not, you don't even know what it did. And then the owlbear, it was 28, so it'll take 14, or, I'm sorry, no, he took
didn't
14
say.
and still died, and that would still kill him, and the owlbear takes the 28, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, as you hit this owlbear, you don't hear the hoot, you kind of just hear the growl as this lightning bolt singes some of the fur off of it and just kind of like knocks it back just a bit.
I'm like, I didn't want to do that.
I'm sorry, be my friend. Anything else, Gus? Nah. I'm gonna cross that guy out. Alright, Fina, you're up.
Okay,
And Mildy, you're on deck.
Got it.
Sigmar, you're last. Sorry.
Yep. That's the way it is.
so I'm going to scooch over this way a little bit so I can see him, and I'm going to firebolt the big guy. Natural 20.
Holy shit!
Woo!
Is that 20 damage?
That is 20 damage.
The big guy's the owlbear?
Damage. Yeah.
Oh, nice! Fina comes in with the big hits, and this little bolt of fire forms in her hand, and as it's sailing toward this thing, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until this inferno is sailing at it, and just nails it right in the same spot that Gus's firebolt did. You can see it like go back and screech a bit as it's kind of recoiling. It looks like you hit this thing pretty hard. You guys are kind of already beating it up pretty
sorry, I
good.
singed your cloak.
Anything else, Fina?
It's okay, she's used to it now.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'll stay
All
right
right,
there.
Mildy, you are up.
I hit it.
Okay.
Okay. Swing number 1.
Actually hit it.
14?
Okay.
Does
You
it hit?
come in and it does hit. Finally.
Hooray!
Okay, hit number 1 is for 1d8 plus 4. 11 damage!
11 damage is exactly how much you needed. Yeah. So Mildy comes in, swinging. How do you kill this thing?
I'll look into its beady little owl eyes, owlbear eyes, and I'm like, swoop, swoop, swoop. I rolled so poorly tonight. Boom! I bash it right in the face,
cute, though.
and its skull goes, and it gets concave, and I bash it.
Yeah, its head just kind of like bends in, and then it just lets out one last little, as it's like falling to the ground, and its feathers kind of just like out from its fur, and it stumbles a bit as you're kind of cracking its skull inward, and it just falls over into this big old slump. So yeah, you killed the owlbear.
Bye.
Bop hoot. Yoink yoink. All right, and with that, Odion is going to fire his arrow at this giant scorpion, and he manages to hit it. Hell yeah! For 9 damage. Nice.
He's just back there hiding behind Sigmar's hat.
All right, Sigmar, you are finally up.
We left you something.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna chop this thing.
A chop.
That's 17 and a mod 20.
Both of those hit.
Word. 10 and 12, so 22.
Damn, dude! Big hits! Yeah, so you hear this thing hiss at you as it's trying to block your attack with its stinger and with its pincers, and you're just kind of able to cleave straight through them. Like with all of your strength, you just push them aside, and you're able to hit this thing's armored hide, and as you do, you're starting to crack it open just a bit. And as that happens, another one actually walks out of the darkness up to Gus. And as it does, and I can put these away because you guys killed them all. Gus, what happened?
We murdered.
The first one is a 17. Gus, does that hit you?
Sure does. You guys ready to see me die?
You guys want to see Gus die?
You know, you're good.
We've been waiting. Alright, the first claw comes at you and does 4 damage.
What's
The second one is a 6, which doesn't hit you. And then the stinger is coming at you for 10. So it gets you with the first pincer, and then misses with the other pincer and the sting. As you've seen the sting before, you're able to jump out of the way, because you're anticipating it, Gus.
What was the total damage, though?
just the one?
Yeah, just that one time, 4 damage.
Oh, wow, I'm slow.
Yeah. Owlbear died. That thing is up. Okay. And as Gus is over here fighting this thing, the other giant scorpion is going to attack Sigmire. Its first attack is a 23.
It's
That is for 9 damage with its pincer. The second one is a 13, which is a miss. And then the stinger comes at you for 12. So 2 misses, and the first one does 9 damage to you.
Cool, got it.
And then Gus, you're up. Feeding your own deck.
Sick.
Sick.
You must punch now.
Make magic now!
Make magic.
I'm a god.
That's like the tagline of a sorcerer. Make magic now.
Yeah, I'll bonus action do what I should have done earlier. Misty Step here. Here. I will use as one of my standard actions with haste on. I'm gonna chug a fucking potion. So that's what?
Is that healing? Is it just a regular potion of healing?
Yeah, sure.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 is
Woo woo woo!
3.
6! You crazy.
And then my other action,
Girl, you cray.
I'm gonna cast some Scorching Ray at this motherfucker.
First owlbear you guys have ever seen, you just fucking decimated this thing.
Right.
Okay, Scorching Ray. 3 at the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one is 9 plus.
Charisma 4, right? 13?
Yeah.
That is not a hit. Oh, plus proficiency, so 15 actually. Your proficiency is 2, correct?
3.
Okay, so 6. So yes, that is a hit, actually.
Okay, and then the
other
other one was 5.
Yeah, that's not a hit.
9, 10, 11, 12.
No way. That's a hit. So 2 of them are hits. 1 is a miss, though.
Okay.
As this fire shoots out of Gus's hands.
26.
4. And then 6.
10 damage total.
Could have been worse.
How do you kill this giant scorpion?
I'm like, fuck you and your stinging pap.
Oh, you're hitting that one?
Yep.
I thought you were hitting that one. Nope, he's still fine.
Oh, well.
He's alive and well.
Alright.
Alive and stinging.
He's alive and stinging. Alright.
Now we know.
Anything else, Gus? Drank a potion, shot some fire rays at these guys. And as you come to this side of the room, you also notice that there doesn't seem to be anything else over here. But as you come to this side of the room, you also leave your teammates outside of the torch's range. So on Fina's turn, she's going to have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Fabulous. Nice.
She's not holding her staff
I
still?
forgot about that.
The torch seems to be the only thing helping.
That's wisdom?
Yes.
21.
That you're fine.
Really slow it
You're
back.
fine.
Okay.
Yep. As those same familiar voices that you've heard before and in this place begin to creep into your mind, you're able to shake those off
just
once
goes,
more.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, I'm sick of this! And you're able to shake them off.
And then I do the shift dance over here. So I get within 10 feet of that thing.
Shit.
And I was not kidding about reanimating the owlbear. I would like to do that now, please.
Interesting. Let me see. On your reanimation, if it's medium or smaller, is that right?
Oh. Think about that.
I don't know what size it is, so I'm having to look it up.
Medium or small? Oh, is it humanoid?
It's not.
It's not. Okay, never mind.
It's
I can't do that.
It's a
You could do the
beast.
skeleton guy.
Beast. Oh yeah, the skinny dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could easily reanimate him.
But I don't know if he's good for anything.
Literally had like
Who's pretty
yeah,
scrawny?
He
yeah,
died
14 14 HP.
Yeah, he got hit with 14 and died.
So I just look at the owlbear and I say, "You're pretty. I wish you were human."
Yeah,
Pet him a
you
little.
just pet it and you're like, damn it.
It's like in Skyrim when you raise a corpse and it immediately falls down.
Yeah,
And then
is it you're not strong enough to raise it?
And I have to think for a minute, and then I just go back to my wheelhouse. And this one seems to be an immediate threat already. So
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Whoosh! Makes a dexterity saving throw. That is a... What is its dex? A 1. That is a 13.
That does not save.
Damn you.
Take your full damage. That's gonna be 8.
8! Nice! Okay. Yeah, as this fireball comes in and it just like nails this thing, you hear it screech and hiss with these little nasty mandibles around its mouth. They're kind of extended at you, and you can see some like razor sharp teeth as it's stinging out of this fireball. It doesn't seem to know what it is. But this creature is smoking now, and it smells like a low country broil.
I was gonna say. Raw fish, anybody?
Delicious.
Y'all like
Anything
some
else, Dan?
crawdads? Nope, I'm good.
All right, yeah, and the smoke seems to be continuing off of it, and where Sigmar was able to crack the husk of its exoskeleton,
I did think that
it
just
kinda-
gently steaming it.
Yeah, it lights from there, and like you think that it'd be a nice spot to put some melted butter, probably.
Yeah, I didn't pack the butter. Damn it.
All right, Mildy, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, so assessing this situation, Mildy would not want the scorpion creature to go after Odiog or Gus, so she's gonna strategically place herself in front of it. And she's gonna hit it.
Okay.
Strike number 1.
Hell yeah.
Not a hit.
Are you sure?
10.
Yep.
Strike number 2. Also not a hit.
Oh,
There's a
well,
net one.
It's in that one though. Are you coming in with the flail?
Yeah.
So as Mildy comes in with her flail, this thing
Gotcha.
is able to block the first attack. Yeah, you're rolling shit. And it goes to block your second attack with its stinger, and as it pulls it back, the curved tip of the stinger just gets the chain and manages to pull your weapon from your hand. And it slides to the ground over. This is mace. Over here. Or a flail, sorry. Hey man, don't roll ones, you know? Alright. Odiog is up, and who got hurt? Didn't someone just get hurt really badly? Gus did.
I got fucked up pretty good.
As Gus does this, Odiog's like, okay, hang on, and he grabs the piece of cloth that he has. It's like kind of like I don't know what those are called. It's not a loincloth. No, but like paladins wear them. Like they wear cloth over the side and then like one big one down the middle. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the word is for those.
Yeah.
But he has that with the symbol
Apron?
of Talos. Yeah, apron. I don't know. His smock, and he grabs it and he's like,
have the
Talos, help Mr. Chiggins. And as he says this,
Mr.
Gus
Chiggins.
is healed for 10 health.
Does it do anything to my poison status?
Nope.
Thanks,
You're
Cody.
not poisoned. You took poison damage. It's different.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks,
Did-
Scrotalbag. You're the best. I
Did
kind of
Odiog level up?
He also got an item.
He's been blessed by the celestial.
Neat. And that is all he's able to do on his turn.
Yes.
Sigmar, you're up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna fucking attack this little scorpion bitch.
Punk bitch.
That is 25 and 13.
The 25 hits, the 13 does not.
Word. Okay. Probably doesn't have to be much. It's gonna be 13 damage.
Yeah, with 13 damage, Sigmar just brings his axe in on this thing and it cuts clean through the crack that you made in its husk earlier, and you're just able to kind of right into the ground with this thing, and it just kind of splits in two. And as that happens, if you don't want to add any more flavor to that,
I'm good with that.
So,
but I'm gonna
wait.
come over here.
yep, this thing dies. It just kind of withers up.
I think we were all supposed to make.
Oh yeah, can you make that for me? Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me. And sorry that I'm doing this too after you reminded me. Mildy, can you also make me throw? I forgot about
Wisdom?
that. Yes.
11.
11 is a save.
Yay.
11.
11 is a save. So you guys are both fine. As these voices are
No,
creeping.
it's more than 11. It's like a 12 or something.
Well, it's okay, big shot.
I just.
Yeah, as these voices are creeping in your heads, though you are both able to push them back out, to force them out of your minds, you don't do it with ease like Fina was able to. You can start to feel like these sharp spikes almost settle into your minds. But you are able to gain control over them at the last second. And with that, Sigmar, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Alright, as you walk up to this thing, it is going to attack you. The first attack is a 13, which is a miss. The second is a 14, which is a miss. So this thing is like reaching out to pinch at Sigmar with its giant pincers, and they're just kind of bouncing off of his armor. And then finally at Mildy with its tail, it does a natural one. And as that happens, it kind of like Mildy's able to get her shield
it scoops
up.
my flail back up.
Yeah, it scoops up and puts it back in your hand. No, it strikes at Mildy. She jumps back and uses her shield to kind of plunge its tail into the ground. And as it does, it sticks into the rock, and it seems like it's unable to pull it out of there, and it looks restrained.
Nice.
That one's dead. With that, Gus, you were up.
Cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration just to make sure that this goes
Did
through.
you say it's dead?
No, its tail's
okay.
tail stuck in the
I've
ground.
stuck it into the rocks with my shield.
So it only has 2 attacks now?
Yep, essentially. And it seems to be restrained.
Good old firebolt, shits and grins. So
Yay!
I'll roll advantage on that since I'm using my inspiration.
Nice. That'll be a hit. That's a +7, dude.
So 2d10. Oh,
6?
yeah.
6 damages.
Cool. And then I got another standard action, so I'll do the same thing.
Another firebolt.
And I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this.
Okay. Hello.
Cool. And just for show, in case it's a 20. Yeah, so.
Alright, so also a hit. Damn, big
Nice.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, big hits. Alright, so as Gus does this, you all just see 2 of these small fireball bolts, come out from his hands, and, well, I thought you were going to. Here it is. And as these small bolts hit it, just kind of, this smoke forms off of it, and you can see these scorch marks on the outside of its carapace. Anything else, Gus?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, Fina, you're up.
Carapace.
Good word.
I like that one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bonus action this thing over here.
That is a 14.
Carapace is, I feel like Carapace reminds me of Weird Kings.
5.
With a 5.
And then for the rest of my action, I'm feeling like we're getting pretty close on this guy, and I want to save some of my energy for later.
Sure.
So I'm gonna run over, and I've actually just got the staff, and I'm just gonna hit him with the staff.
Alright, roll an attack on him.
Wax.
Right, fucking stop it! You can roll advantage because he is restrained and also surrounded by your friends and a fireball. So,
So
Yeah.
we're sort of flanking him.
yeah, to say the least.
Nice.
Sweet. What do I get? Do I get to add anything to that?
You can add
Yeah.
your strength to that.
Well, I have a +1 on my quarterstaff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Proficiency.
So I rolled a 19, so that's 20.
My 20 hits him.
That's gonna hit, and
1d8, I believe.
yeah, 1d8. I have one of those in here, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I'll use this one like.
Oh look, you get the staff noise too.
Oh,
Psych.
4.
Yay! All right.
I've been reduced to just
Yeah,
fucking
as you
6.
smack this thing, Fina comes running in, and this fireball is flying behind her and slams into this thing. As 2 other small firebolts are like pounding into it. Sigmar is like going at it. Mildy's flail just got flung to the side. It doesn't
She has
look
it.
like
She has
it's
it pinned though.
yeah, and you have it pinned with your shield into the
Fina's
ground.
just like-
and Fina comes in like pow, and just hits it with your staff, regular style. It is still up, but it is not doing
Not looking
well.
so good.
Yeah.
Am I next?
You are actually up. If
Oh
Fina
my
is
god.
done.
Yes. I want to punch it to death.
Okay.
I have it restrained and I want to go boom, boom, and punch it twice.
All right. So roll
How does it-
advantage on both.
How does a punch work?
A punch will be your strength plus proficiency, or actually, it's just your strength.
Okay.
Yeah, no proficiency because you're not. It's not a weapon.
18.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yay.
All right, then what do I roll as damage?
It's 1d6 for you. If it was Fiend, it'd be 1d4 plus strength.
3.
Plus strength.
Okay, 4, 7 damage.
7 damage. How do you kill this thing?
Yes!
fair hand.
Yes, I punch it to death. I punch it to death.
To kill a
Do you just like go on one of those like prison
Yeah, okay,
rampages
so-
on TV where
yeah.
you don't know? You just like
Totally. So I like have it pinned with my like shield down, and I see these fire bolts coming in, and like with that momentum, I just go boom, 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 and I'm like punching it. And it's already dead, and I just keep
Yeah, you
punching
get like
it.
bloody knuckles and
pull her off
everything.
of it.
You're just like, yeah, exactly. Like your friends are like, whoa, holy shit, chill out.
I've been doing so poorly, and I feel so useless, and I'm just so mad, and my son is dead, and I'm just punching the shit out of this thing.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, this thing is beaten to a pulp, literally. And as Millie beats the shit out of this thing to death, you all are out of combat.
That was so satisfying.
I'm
Fantastic.
so glad you get to do
I'm
that.
glad you finally did something.
I punched it to death.
I feel good for you.
I punched its stupid carapace face.
His face.
So dumb. Kiss disappeared.
Oh man, Gus, did you hear that?
Gus is pooping or something.
Winston.
Well, let's just.
Save some for the fishes. I don't know what to tell people. Come on, boy.
Caleb, did you hear how I killed it? So I had it like locked in my shield and like just like had rage eyes, like my son is dead and I haven't done anything at all today, and I just like punched it to death.
You beat the shit
I just
out
like
of the
beat
giant
its
scorpion to
stupid
death.
face in with
Nice.
my fist.
Well done.
So it goes.
It's
All right.
like burning and
So you all are out of combat. I'm going to close this book.
Still on fire.
I pick up my
Pick up my
flail.
spear.
I immediately pick up my flail. I brush the blood off and I pick up my flail.
And for once, it is not rusted to your own detriment.
Yay.
Good. Give it a swing. Put
Still
it back.
swinging. Still swinging.
A duck.
I feel like a fucking badass
It
mother.
went right in the pile.
Did it really? Oh, nice.
Literal mother.
Literal.
Badass literal
What do you all want
mother.
to do?
I come running over here to you guys with the torch.
Feeny, you want to...
Hey, see ya.
You all feel your
I
sanity
love that.
rush back into your tiny little noggins.
Yeah, that's why I was punching it so hard. I was also a little insane.
Just a little. Yeah. Okay, whew.
Punch, punch.
Investigation on the room.
It's a room.
You're in it.
Anything
It's,
interesting on any of the bodies?
11.
11. Within 11, you don't notice much other than that your friends need your own help. As you search the bodies, you realize that the tips of the stingers on these scorpions has some venom that you could probably collect.
Ooh, burrito.
And you know that the guy is wearing a robe of Tharizdun, the male who had his hand on the lever when you all walked in, but without an additional roll, you won't know anything else.
I'm gonna take his robe.
Cool. Alright, you do. Sigmar now has a robe of Tharizdun.
Okay, I want to take some owlbear feathers.
You didn't. You would have had to roll to know you could take those, but since you're asking, I'll just let you take them.
Okay.
Keen, very keen.
Sweet.
Nin and Kel.
Yeah, I just pluck a few. And I do want to roll to see if I notice anything
Sure.
else.
Investigation.
interesting. 18?
Yeah, with an 18, the cultist actually has a strange small trinket that is attached to one of his ankles. And you notice that as Sigmar is pulling the robe off of him, it looks like a single shackle. There's no chain attached to it or anything like that, but it just looks like a shackle without a chain on it is around his left ankle. But it is locked, so you'll have to attempt to get it off of there somehow.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my axe and cut his foot off.
Awesome.
And
Awesome. So I'm gonna give you inspiration for that because you could have just sat back and let Gus use his chime, and you're like, "Nah, fuck this, he's dead." So Sigmar cuts his foot off, and you're just able to like slip it off.
I'm kind of like, okay. Neat.
I also want to
Wipe it off
investigate the lever. Just like, can I see if I can see what if there's like a
you can discern
pulley
what it
or
does.
anything like
Sure.
what it,
Yeah, roll
it's-
investigation.
That's 14, so 16.
Okay, with the 16, you're not really sure where it goes to, but you do notice that all of the torches along the wall in here are not lit right now, and that it seems like there is a small mechanism in the ones that you saw that would could potentially pull them back against a wall. It seems like they're kind of hanging off of it a little bit, and there's some kind of mechanism that could pull them back.
So, do you all think that we should try this lever?
Considering he was facing us as enemies and looking to pull it.
I think
No.
it just locks.
Yeah.
I would imagine it just locks the door that we came in with. But that's just my first instinct.
Well, it looks like it has something to do with the torches in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I can show Sigmar that he has seen so far. You've seen
So
those
there's
torches so
at
far.
least 3 torches.
I go, yo, Scruttlebug, you got any more of them healing cantrips on you, son?
And he's like flapping the...
I'll heal Gus for
Sure.
19.
He's like flapping the thing, and Sigmar comes over and heals him. And even after you've healed Gus, Odiog's like, I think it only works like one time a day.
That's good to know anyway. I feel like if we pull that lever, it's gonna do something I don't want
Yeah,
it to
this.
happen.
Yeah, and fuck it. Was
I just
doing
want to
what
keep
we're doing.
going.
How do you remember it's there when we're booking it out of here?
yeah.
Woo!
Heroes of touch and stuff. All right.
Yeah, touch all the shit.
Maybe we need to hang up that title.
Not this
Just
day.
make wine
working
and
out for
drunk
us.
instead. Instead of touching all the stuff, we can drink all the stuff.
It's like we should now be the heroes that use locate object to find everything and go straight fucking there.
No, scrying and locate object was dirty. That's a really interesting way to use those.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's all I could think of, and we're just gonna be wandering here forever.
Well, let's go to the thing.
Let's go to the thing!
All right, so
Let's
as you
go to
walk
the thing.
up through this hallway to the north, it has just like a small divot in it, and it keeps rising this way. There seems to be a cut off here, and it also goes up this way.
You said
So we think. Yeah, it's like
There-ish.
We have a glowing feeling over that direction.
this is in-game Sigmar pointing at a map.
Right.
That we've sketched out.
Sketched out, for sure.
I carry those things. I wasn't.
Well, can we like bunch move everybody up to like here-ish?
Who wants to be in front? You've got to.
Let's not go in any rooms anymore.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about any of
Yeah, and the closer you're getting to this room, the louder these noises are becoming, and it just seems like as you're walking up, you were lucky to be in the light of the torch that Gus is carrying, because all around this torch, it almost seems like oil and water. You can see these colors kind of moving around in the air. Though most of them sheen purple, there's still a lot of other colors within them. And it seems like it's shaking, and like you can see the dust kind of falling from the ceiling above you. And you can hear the creaking of the rafters as some sort of outside pressure is pushing on
We
them.
have got to get there fast, you guys.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Let's scoot. Let's get to scoot.
Where you guys going?
Okay.
We need to head east and then south, but
Let's go to here and see if it goes any further.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. And if not, we'll go down that other little path right next to it.
And that keeps going that way.
so I guess
Look in there.
Yeah. Does anybody want to? I'll just stick my head down that little hallway to the.
All right.
Yeah.
As let me see if I can loot this shit. Hell yeah, I can. As you all look down this hallway, Gus feels an overwhelming presence as he does. You notice a great many things in this hall. Oops. And as you walk in here, at the far end of this, there is.
God damn, I hate that, Annie.
Candelabra.
There
That
it
is my least favorite mini. The altar. B-dubs?
Yeah, here it is.
What are you doing here?
You notice that there are many people inside of this room, and as you enter,
roll to kill them all.
okay, you do it. As you enter this room, you come into here, and these noises keep pressing on your mind. You can barely see what's in front of you. There's an altar at the back of it, and in all the other rooms, your torch wasn't able to light the entire thing. But as you enter this room, there are purple torches all along the walls, and the candelabras themselves are even glowing purple. As you come into this room, you notice that there are many, many bodies. There is a streak of purple light that seems to be tearing through the air above the altar. In the back of the room, you notice that there are two figures standing around the altar holding staves with their hands out. Something seems to be pouring out of their hands into this tear above the altar. And as soon as you cross the threshold of this room, Fina receives a message. And all it says is, "Cut me free."
Cool.
And with that, we'll end the session because this fight is likely going to take a while, and Jordan's not here.
They get a picture for setup next week.
Yeah, and you guys are probably going to at least need Torben for what's about to happen. So.
At least.
We'll end it right here.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
Lord have mercy. How does that go? A Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
Guys, that was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Easy.
Look at this weirdo dungeon.
Wow. That was amazing.
Ha! Cause maze.
See what I did
I get
there?
it. I get it.
Thank you.
Alright, let me give you guys experience
Yes.
for once. Okay, that is 25 plus. Dude, the cultist in that room was not a tough dude.
No, he was a little one. That's why he didn't get
was.
reanimated.
25 plus 5,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
You guys beat a demon outside.
Dude, I'm about to be
Hell.
level 9.
5,000 plus 1,400, so 6,425.
I'm totally level 9. Hold on.
Well, you don't get that much.
No, we're
it's split
splitting
between
it up.
all of
Oh, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I'll take it all.
I was about to say, wow.
Milty doesn't get any
I got
because she
that
didn't do
much before.
shit today except punch that thing.
Yeah,
to
give
death.
us all buildings.
Hold on, 6,425.
I tweeted, I just punched something to death for the first time ever, and I feel like a badass. And someone said in game, right? And I said, yes, the other day I tried to punch
Yeah,
it and
dot,
got
dot,
Everybody
for
gets
real.
1,700
Oh,
experience. How close are you, though?
Hold on.
I am less than 1,000 away.
Well, good news is if you live through next session, you will likely level.
How much? 1,000 what?
1,700.
Oh my god! I'm so close. I'm at 21,600, and the next level is 21,900.
You need 300 experience.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Ooh.
Should have killed some more scorpions.
Yep. You should have looked for somebody else to kill instead of beelining for the
Okay,
bad
hold
guy.
on.
What did,
Hey,
did we,
turn around
what
and
was,
kill
what
Leon
was,
real quick.
did we figure out what was on the guy's ankle? What was that?
It was a
You're not.
shackle.
Yeah, some sort of sack.
Oh no, I'm
So,
wrong. I'm
do you
wrong.
guys see what's happening right here?
It's
Could've just gone
2,300.
right over there, yeah.
No, I'm totally
The
lying.
first time you guys didn't go straight for it. Hell yeah!
Oh goodness.
No, I'm totally wrong. 1,700.
I thought we were gonna get right into it tonight. You guys were like, well, "Let's go back and just make sure." I was like, "Yeah."
I don't know why it didn't
Oh, I did
occur to me
level.
until
I
we
did
were, like,
level.
here that
You were
that
like,
might have done
wait.
That. I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, when you realized you were on the exact
This is, I could
op-
have like Sigma or punch the wall.
When you realized you were on the exact opposite side, you were like, "Damn it!"
God damn it.
I did level.
I'm
I'm
like,
at
why do you
2,600, and the
punch
next level is
wall?
2,300.
So what level are you now?
7.
Nice. So level up
Yay.
before next week because you were gonna need it.
Mildy, as she's punching that guy to death, levels up.
She's like, you know what I could do with my without her flail? She realizes another strategy. Like, I could do this, and then she
I don't
levels
even need
up.
my tools.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I can punch shit.
I'm strong on my own.
I can break these cuffs. Have you ever seen that? It's a little. It's like this little. To be politically correct, it's a
African American.
African American midget. And
I think you can say black midget.
Yeah, you can say. I think that everyone on the planet who is actually black prefers black over African American.
Yeah. Well,
It's like I feel like obviously I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people think it's pseudo derogatory.
Right.
Like, okay, asshole.
So it's a little black guy, and getting like apprehended by the cops, and they have him in these handcuffs, and he just goes, I can break these cuffs. Like, tries really hard and like fucking can't.
I saw this post on Reddit the other day, and it was like, "What's the stupidest thing anyone ever asked in any of your college classes?" And someone was like, "Well, the girl didn't technically ask this, but she got up and she was talking about a guy who was from Africa, and she was calling him African American." And her professor was like, "He's not African American." And she's like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean? No, he's black." And he's like, "He's from
Fucking
Africa."
African.
This
Dude,
random.
and honestly, I feel like I was reading through that and I was like, that's the problem right fucking there. Like, oh my god.
This
How
random.
ridiculous is
Stupid as
that?
hell.
This random
Yes.
girl hit me up because of a Reddit post about me that you had put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. She's just like, hey, I saw a Reddit post about you, and they said that you were like, you knew stuff about the paranormal, and I was like, oh, that must be my brother. Here's his information, and just sent
Awesome.
But she was like, no, it was definitely you, and